Hello everybody, how's it going on this fine Saturday? How are you guys? I hope well. I don't know whether you saw the title or not of the stream, because I'm gonna have to try and take it a little, a little bit easy, because I had a tooth removed at the dentist this morning, like 4 hours ago. So I'm still. It's actually okay. It's actually not too bad. Like, genuinely, it's not that bad. It's just like it's still bleeding a little bit, but it's okay. Yes, a wisdom tooth. Actually, kind of. I'll probably end up telling the story a few times, but that's fine. It's kind of like counterintuitive, because I kind of got like a bit of an infection on the bottom one, and the dentist was like, well, basically the bottom one's like really hard to get out, and it's like halfway coming through, whereas the top one is biting down onto like the inflammation around. So it's easy. It's actually better just to get rid of the top one, because then it like gives the bottom one space, and then we'll just see if the bottom one kind of behaves itself, and we might not need to do anything. So we'll see. So that was slightly unfortunate. I was a bit like, take out a tooth that's like good and like completely fine, just because the other one's like, I was like, this kind of sucks, right? In a sort of weird way, but it's okay, as long as it's going to help, which she said it would, so I believe her. I think it's all going to be good. You tired, JP? How's it going? How's the baby? How's the little one doing? I'm sure that's probably the source of your tiredness. I can only imagine. Oh yeah, another cool thing here. Finally, I didn't actually know if we were going to get to this wipe, but finally managed to get to elite level hideout management. Finally, after all this time. Not really that close on crafting, honestly, but that's probably because I've slowed down a little bit. But elite hideout management is pretty fun. So you get 2 extra slots in the Bitcoin farm, so you can just, I don't know, AFK even more and not bother picking them up for ages. And then another nice quality of life one is you can put 3 water filters in here, which is sick. So now you're just able to pop them in and just collect it and then just keep it pumping. So you don't have to every time go to the flea and or buy a couple of these and keep refilling them. So it's just like a nice little quality of life thing to have. So that's good. I think you could do air filtering as well. There's like a whole bunch in the air filtering unit. To be honest, I didn't really bother using this as wipe. I really should have, to be honest. I really should have. I probably should just buy an air filter each time I start my stream, because I tend to do like a good old block. Just stick one in there, because it's like a timed thing, right? He's awesome, except for last night while Mommy was getting some rest. Oh dear, I know the feeling. I know the feeling sometimes. The air filter. So here it says like groups of skill leveling boosts. So if you add this in, so you get physical skills plus 40%. Now I'm not sure if it tells you here. Yeah, it does. Okay, so in the drop down within the skill section, you can actually pick which one. So if you click on physical, it shows you the skills that you're going to get 40% boost to XP from. So endurance, vitality, stress resistance, immunity, strength, health, and metabolism. I guess the ones people care about the most, probably strength, and like maybe stress resistance for the quest, and maybe vitality as well. So that's the deal. Ren 26, beef. How's it going? I can't remember how long this lasts. I think it's like 2 or something hours, but the problem with these is that you can't remove them. You can't take them out again. It's not like the generator. Oh, you get 2 extra slots in the generator as well, by the way, for elite. 16 hours. Okay, that's a long time. Jeez. I'm actually not sure. I never normally use them because I don't really prioritize those skills that much. That sounds bad, but I just kind of forgot about it. Let's just look it up quickly, because I've forgotten. Yeah, it is annoying. Okay, lasts for 20 hours. And I wonder if this makes a difference. Louis? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, decreases the fuel, air, and water filters consumption rate by 25%. So it says in the wiki that it's 20 hours, so then that will make it 25 hours. So you basically get it for a full day. But the problem is for me is that I'm basically just going to do like 1 stream session, and that's going to be it, and the rest of it's just going to be wasted. Yeah, which is why it's frustrating you can't remove it. Exactly, because like the thing about power is that you can remove the fuel from the power generator, which is okay, but you don't actually ever need to, really, because of Bitcoin, because you just want to continuously run this thing. So it's like, why? What's the point, I don't really get it. I don't really get it. I was trying to boost my crafting skill by using these just to feed them back into this because it's like really quick. It's 15 minutes to make them. I don't really care about making cheeses, obviously, but it's quite fast. And I was making meds anyway because you can get these sugars. But now just to speed things up, I'm just buying everything because at this point, like, I kind of got more, you know, we've got more money than we're ever going to use. Actually, to be fair, I should probably just put this in this mode so you guys can like see what's going on a bit better. I had it very, very small before. So yeah, what I was looking at previously was in skills here, in this. Physical here, this one. Hopefully you could see that when it was small. I don't know. I'm trying like, so I've got my stream in like a different mode these days, by the way. So like after the previous stream, actually not last one, the one before, I think when I was playing a decent amount of Woods, and there was a lot of people that complained about like the quality of the stream, and that Chipper Wubber was on, and he was you know, running Woods, and his stream was completely fine, and he was running in like a different res and stuff. So I did some like research and investigation into like how to fix it, and now I'm running in like 938p or something. I'm running in some really odd resolution, which is good, I suppose. You know, it makes it easier apparently, and it's better for Twitch, because this is less about your own system and more about Twitch itself, which is quite annoying, because the reason why I bought the rig that I have is that I can play and I can record all on the same computer. And when I go back and I look at the recordings are like pristine, they're super, super clear. But the problem with Twitch is you can only send them so many bits. And so that means that if you're trying to send them like too big a res, there's not enough bits to fit down the pipe, and it ends up looking crappy, even if you send them a really nice video, because it's, well, I guess you're not sending them a really nice video because you're only sending them like as much bitrate as is actually allowed, and 6K bitrate is not very high. Apparently, technically speaking, bitrate goes up to 8K unofficially, but it seems a bit like sometimes it can just like not work and stuff. There was some reports of like some weird stuff happening, so I decided not to do that, and I just kind of pushed it a little bit over so that it's like in the safe zone. So that's that. So hopefully the stream will like perform nicely, even in like grassy areas, wooded areas, whatever. Like no map is as bad as Woods because it's like grass at the bottom, trees at the top, so it just is really bad for the encoder. But we'll see. Ferdinand, thank you for the follow, man. Is this a scav? This looks like a scav. Yeah, it's a scav. We'll go and see if we can find somebody up in the office. I don't know where PMCs necessarily are right now. I mean, that's a shot. Is that somebody upstairs? It's a big shot, isn't it? Well, we hosed each other, but now I'm really screwed. Okay, well, at least we have a bandage for this. Oh wow, look how damaged I am. I have like 10 health. Oh no, I have another bleed. Whoops. Ouch, that hurt? Yeah, definitely. I actually it doesn't look as bad as I thought it would be. Did he also have, what did he have? We had a PPSH. Oh no, he did actually have an MP, that was why. Wait, was he he was a PMC? He was an actual PMC. Weird. Okay. That was kind of surprising. Yeah. Poor guy. He got done in. He's got a bag full of loot on factory. What? Oh, it's like a scav vest and stuff. Okay. I mean, I guess we'll take it for now. I mean, I've got 26 health. This is also like, I don't really, can you unload this? I don't think you can you can't really unload the shotgun in raid, can you? Because I kind of want to use buckshot. I don't really want to use super performance slugs because these things just don't really work. So that's a real scav. Ah! Who's he shooting at? I mean, he's definitely a scab player, right? Yeah, he is. That's weird. Did he shoot at someone on the floor here? This is weird. This is like this is a weird raid. This is a very weird raid. I don't know what's going on here, but anyway, we'll just let our scab friend save us from everything, and then this guy. Whoa. What happened here? What happened here? This guy's like decked out. Kinda decked out. He must have just been like lying looting and that scav shot him or something. Can it be the only way? How does like nobody have any no one seems to have any like This is very bizarre. These scavs are kind of freaking me out. I feel like at some point I'm just gonna get shot by somebody. Oh well. It's all good. It's all good. Right, we'll take the mustache. We'll take a few bits. It's so funny how they loot now. So funny how they loot. Right. Okay, so. Camera bunker door, I suppose. No one's got any meds at all. So this is just like the danger zone. Who's that shouting over there? What's this? Pile of screw nuts. I'm not surprised they haven't executed you yet. Yeah, I mean it must be AIs. It must be AIs. God, look at this. Look at this. This is a horrible set of sights, isn't it? That is grim. That is really nasty. Like you can't quite see through the post properly. Weird. Anyway. Well, that was just a bit bizarre. And we just killed this random USEC guy with our super performances. Okay, to make this a bit easier, I'm going to pop these here so that we know pretty much everything. Yeah, let's grab these. Pretty much everything from here. So I can't be bothered to sell all this stuff on with traders anymore. There's not really any point. So we're just going to get rid of everything and sell it to. Oh, you can't put it back in, can you? Oh, well, it's fine. It's empty anyway. Because, like, you know, the way to go through, it, right, is obviously just to go and sell all the parts to all the pieces on the flea, and then all the stuff that's left over, you put it on traders and stuff. It's just like it just takes forever. Takes forever. Ever hear of the best of both worlds? Well, that's the worst of both worlds. Which one? What was that ADAR? Yeah, I don't really know. It was just an ADAR with this one, the Weaver on it. But it was like really messed up for some reason. It looked like the iron sight wasn't even working properly for some reason. Very strange. Very strange. I'm just going to dump all this gear. So what I was thinking today is once we get through all this stuff, what I was thinking today is to have a bit of a go with the SA-58, otherwise known as the FAL. It's like a civilian copy or something in EFT. But anyway, it basically is the FAL. And yeah, and just to like give that a go, because I've never really run this gun. To be honest, I've never really run this weapon. And so I kind of want to try it out. And I don't know, do you want irons or you want reflex? Yes. Yeah, that's how it is, isn't it? That's how it felt. That's definitely how it felt with that one. It's just rough. It's just really rough. Oh, you know what, actually? I don't think this is really bad. I actually didn't accept the reward from this one that we finished last time at the beginning of last stream. Well, there you go. We accepted the reward and we finally did it. It's only been a week, but it's fine. Steinerberg, thank you for the follow, and Dentex as well. I managed to miss your follow. Follow Noti. Oh, we got a REPIR from that one. Big boy. Look at that. And they sell for 800k on the flea market. I I mean, in terms of tasks that I have left, there's some, but they're mostly really, really annoying. Mostly really, really annoying. SA-58 is a file manufactured by DSA rather than FN. Cool. Yeah, actually, I think I probably did know that, kind of, but like I wouldn't have been able to tell you if you'd asked me. But like hearing it, I'm like, actually, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's probably the DSA bit that I would have forgotten about because I know of FN more than DSA. Who actually are DSA? I'm kind of interested in how to like not just like the full meta version of this thing, but how to kind of. I'll probably do a video on it at some point. So if we look at this barter, there's like 2 RAM sticks and HDD for it. This is usually the way I have a look at this stuff first. I like hardly ever run this. So is there Nixel lenses? Oh, there's actually loads. Look at these. There's like a ton of different ones for it. 12 weapons parts. Okay, this is like the regular one, I imagine. Yeah, so it's HDDs and RAM, and then you get this one, which is like slightly pimped. Just Google DSA and it came up with Democratic Socialism of America. It probably isn't them, I would suggest. Oh, is this the Raider one? Yeah, this is the Raider file. This is the Raider file. This is hilarious because this one's got 168 vertical recoil because it's like really short and really bad. And then, yeah, very expensive from Peacekeeper. That's like the base version. The buying with cash. And then this is the short version. 200 recoil. Man alive. It's actually crazy that it's so cheap on the flea, to be honest with you. Which does this come with? Oh, this comes with the Hybrid 46, actually. That's not too bad. That's an expensive suppressor. So you get 4 of these. So that's only 80,000. That's actually not too bad. That's only 80k. That genuinely isn't terrible. What is this one though? So how much are HDDs and RAM these days? About 9. So that's like 27, and then RAM sticks. What, like 10? That's really cheap now. I guess it's about the same price. It's very similar. It's very similar. 7, and 7. So 7.5, yeah, 22, 40. That's like 42,000. I guess. Yeah. So it's very close. It's quite close. It's quite close. I mean, they're only 48,000 off the flea, so yeah. The suppressor probably costs half of that. Yeah, I know. David Silvaggio Rams. Italian heritage, clearly. Well, I imagine it's, yeah, American of some kind, presumably. Yeah, it's good, eh? It's good. Not bad. Okay, so next port of call. No, we don't want modding. We want edit preset. American company, yeah, I'm sure. What's happening to this? Have I just got these like unchecked? Like, what's the deal? Am I being really stupid? Oh, no, because modding is not what I want. I want edit preset. But like, oh, it's because it really is super bare bones to begin with. Okay, that makes sense. Let's just go brand new. Just go brand new. Okay, I was very confused then. I was like, what's happening here? So we know for like the lowest recoil, which is usually like the starting point, you want to go for whichever's got the best ergo pistol grip because it typically doesn't really make a difference to anything else. We'll do a mag later. We go for the longest barrel. We go for the one with the good ergo, the X-Duty. And then stocks I think is a bit of a weird one because I think technically speaking, if you do this and then Mesa Crosshair, wait, that's kind of bugged. That's kind of bugged because that's got a Gen 3 on it already. All right. Anyway, I don't think this is worth it versus one of these other ones. I can't remember which one it is. Is it this one? +7. Yeah, because I think this SA-58 BRS, because you get this is 7 recoil for 10 ergo. It's arguable. I guess it depends on what you end up at. It depends on what ergo you end up at. If it's like really terrible, then maybe you go for it. Or maybe you go for it, but otherwise, like, maybe not. I don't know. And then I think the good one is like, is it the key mod one? No, it's this one. CASV Veiltor. This guy. Yeah, and then we know what the big deal is for this. This is always the same on every gun, so it doesn't matter. And then in terms of comps, I think this one benefits from the blast mitigation. I think this is the one. Oh, I've got this really annoying bug. There's another bug which is really frustrating actually, which it shows like shadow like stuff over the top if you click on it too quickly. So you have to like not click too fast and then add the stuff on. Otherwise it continues to show this like up here. It continues to show like the plus. So that's 66. Is that the best one? Probably should focus on minimizing recoil. I don't forget to save it. Yeah, well this is usually what I do. So I tend to start like I minimize the recoil as much as possible, and then I start like making some tweaks to try and figure it out, because like we haven't even put a mag on and we haven't even put a sight on, and this gun has 28 ergo, which is really bad. Unless you want to just like run around hip firing people, but that's probably not what I want to do the whole time. So this is kind of like, I guess this is sort of the same principle as the SA-58 I was using. Sorry, SR-25. I'm looking at the SA-58. So 66. I mean, the best suppressor combo should be the blackout, I believe. So 66, but then this one with the blackout, 77. Okay, so it's like it's a decent bit worse. It's a decent bit worse. Yeah, none of the other comps are any good. Yeah, I mean it's definitely this thing. BMD, blaster mitigation device. So anyway, we'll save this. Maybe we already had it saved. I could have had it saved actually when I was tinkering, but that's fine. We're gonna actually need to use a mag. And whether we use, so the 20, do you get punished for the 20s? Like for versus the 30s? You do get punished a little bit for the 30s. It's like 5 ergo for an extra 10 rounds, but 20 rounds is not a lot. I think you can probably get away with the 20 rounder for the MDR because the fire rate is a little bit lower. It's very close actually. It is quite close. 20 rounders do sometimes feel like you just get killed though. And then this mag is basically just for hip firing. So if you use the 30, and then say you're going to use like, I don't know, full auto, you'll need a 30. Yeah, because if you're intending to use it in full auto, you really need to take a 30 round mag. Because this puts it kind of in the same range, like actually very slightly higher than the 7.6, the 545 AKs, and actually 100 RPM higher than 7.62 AKs. So it's kind of in the same ballpark as like a 74N or something, which is like, that's cool. That's cool. Orange Madness, thank you for the follow. Milton Rav, thank you for the follow as well, guys. Thank you for the follow. Does the bug still exist where the ergo isn't changed if you load into a match with no mag and reload afterwards? I don't think so. I'm not sure. As in, like, so I don't think that bug exists. I don't think it exists, but I could be wrong. There's so many things about this game that it makes it very difficult sometimes to tell. So I could be wrong, but I don't think that's an issue. It's not one that I'm aware of anyway. Okay, so the question is, where are we gonna go? I've actually been really enjoying reserve. Problem is, I've just been playing reserve like non-stop. Maybe we just start with reserve because it's been a lot of fun, and then we'll kind of take it from there and see what happens. Bug definitely existed at some point. I don't know if it still does. Yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know, man. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. Maybe we go hammer or something. Is that sensible? Hammer's nice for reserve, I think, because you still get the red dot. I kind of still want a red dot, and I'm not a huge fan of canted sights. But I was thinking, like, I don't know what I want to use. Like, maybe use maybe an L-can or something. But I find the one times like the L-can is good, but I often find that I just get killed anyway. So we have 16.5. We have 16.5 ergo, which is pretty bad. Liam, thank you for the follow, man. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, this is pretty bad. So I mean, usually I'll flip this out to something else. Oh, you can't use the CQR. Voodoo with a delta point on top. That's not terrible. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing like super long sniping. So I don't know. I don't need the 6. I wouldn't think. I don't think I'll need the 6. I mean, it's a possibility. The voodoo is good. The voodoo is really good, and you can do the one times as well. YouTube content is really good. I'm just tuning in before university exam. Awesome, man. Good luck. Hope it goes well. Yeah, I'm not gonna be up at dome sniping. To be fair, I do need some shootable in heaven kills. So, I mean, we could do. And the voodoo does have a 1x on it. TAC 30 with an RMR. Yeah, the TAC 30 is one of those ones. Like, I don't use it all that often. It's okay. It's okay. The voodoo is just insane though, right? The voodoo's insane. This is okay. This is a decent build. What's an exam for, by the way? Yeah, Saturday exam. That's rough, dude. So 66 recoil. How bad does this get if we turn over to the shift? 73 and 28. I just don't think, like, this is kind of the issue, right, with this gun. Is there any salvaging this? Because as soon as the recoil ends up getting too high, it's sort of unusable. And we're not even suppressed here. This is like 38. We're already getting up into like the 80s. Which is kind of rough. Get serious. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, how's it going? Fundamentals of computer science. Yes, Saturday's not very nice. No, definitely not. Definitely not. You have to crank your arm down. Yeah, like, it's a shame, isn't it? I guess the other way that you can do it is like the different barrel lengths, I suppose. But then you can't have that handguard either. See, because we ended up in a really nice world with the SR-25, where we were like, okay, we can have okay ergo for a semi-auto of like 70-ish, but we can have an ergonomics, sorry, 70 recoil, but we can have an ergonomics of like 80 as well, or like 60 to 80, which is like completely fine. Whereas this is much harder, right? There's a much larger compromise to be made here, I feel. And like, again, we've already like going unsuppressed, so it's not like we can switch that out. This is not easy, is it? This is not easy. So you actually lose from that one. I wonder actually if you just don't use because the PRS is like bad. So if we go Mesa, but then we just pick something else. If we go for the classic, how does this compare? Because this is actually much more fair. Maybe that's better, you know. Because that one, oh no, but you do actually get, oh, okay, you gain on both. Oh wait, no, you do gain on both, and gaining on recoil is clearly bad. So you get three more ergo for switching, and you lose 4 recoil. Probably is worth it, isn't it? 77 to 81. Is that worth it? Maybe that's not worth it. 4 recoil for 3 ergo? I don't know if that's a fair trade. This might be better. This might actually be better. Okay, well, let's just try it. Let's just see what this is like. Okay, so it costs 158k. Hey, it's Gigabeef. What do you think of the new Street StarCraft trailer? Dude, I think it's awesome. If you didn't know, and I'm trying to do a bit more marketing about this now, me and Church run a podcast. You can do !podcast in the chat to go and check it out. Last night, we spent probably like 50 minutes talking about the Streets trailer. We talked about the new factory teaser, like all that stuff. So if you're interested in like some of my thoughts on that, and also, you know, just my general chats with Church, so definitely go check out the podcast. I did a poll on my channel, and 80% of people who watch my YouTube don't even know the podcast exists, despite me talking about it at the end of every video. So there's my like canned piece of marketing spiel. Anyway, I think that the Streets tease looks really good. I think it looks amazing. I think it's just going to be, oh no, we're going to have to do it ourselves. No, I think it looks really, really cool. I just hope that it's not like that. There's not too many gimmicks. I would say. I think that's the thing. I just hope there's not like too many gimmicky things like, you know, with the wall smashing and stuff. Like, that's probably my biggest concern, is the wall breaking thing, because I don't know if that's necessarily like a sensible thing. And as I was talking to Church about it yesterday, I'm just not 100% certain that Tarkov needs like destructible terrain, because it's a small arms game fundamentally, right, at heart. And I don't know whether anybody ever really thought to themselves like, oh, this is what EFT is missing. It's missing. This is super bugged, no? This is like, maybe this is just my model, but I've got the PRS Gen 3 stuck on the Mesa Tactical Crosshair in the thumbnail. Anyway, I hope that it's not just a gimmick and stuff, but I thought about Church is here. Hello, man. How's it going? I'll PayPal you after, Giga. I didn't even know you were here, dude. You heard my plug like fresh. Like, yeah, I wasn't even there. Like, is it dynamic or few spots? Is it what? Is that the APC? I don't really know. I don't really know. Sorry, you're talking about the wall breaking. Yeah, you're talking about the wall breaking. I'm jumping around a bit in my own head here. Oh, what's happened? Yeah, I don't know. Like, we'll just have to see. It's I think it looks like it's going to be some very specific spots as to where this thing appears. So that's not the one I was using. That's the one I wanted. Okay. There we go, that's better. Yeah, so it might be just like a few specific spots. Like kind of how it looks, because it almost looks a bit like pre-canned. It's like, oh, here's the outline of the wall. Kind of like Metal Gear Solid from, you know, the original one, where it's like, put C4 here, and kind of, you know, lettering on the wall kind of situation. So I'm not sure exactly like how it's going to go, but we'll see. We will see. But I'm excited for it, and like the tank, as everyone's amusingly been like going crazy on social media about it. I think the APC should be really, really cool. Basically, like, if that has like high tier loot in it and it's a way to kind of get and give endgame players something really hard to try and go and defeat, then that'd be awesome. Otherwise, if it's just a delivery mechanism for the scav boss, that's still really cool. I like the idea of more dynamic events in Tarkov in general. It's one of the reasons why I like Reserve so much, and I do quite like the way the power works on interchange, for example. But like, I think Reserve is really cool for that, because it's like it's got the power switch. Only after you've got the power switch can you go down to the thing, and there's the train, and there's the lever and raiders and stuff. It's like it's really neat actually, the way that functions. So I actually think that it's going to be really good, given that they've kind of shown that they're going to do this kind of thing, and it's going to be a bit more dynamic and stuff. So yeah, we'll see. Oh, and the factory one, the factory trailer. I think that's just going to be sick. Like, I think factory's going to be about twice the size. I'm looking forward to it. I was hoping that there'd be some outside areas, but you know, it's fine if there aren't, because I'd like to just be able to look out to customs from like a fence and be like, oh look, they're connected, all of that stuff. So I think like it's going to be cool. We're going to have to see how the new scav boss functions. That's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting to see like what he does, how scary he is, and all of that stuff. So yeah, we will see, guys. We will see. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited for it. It's going to be amazing. Just sounds really good. You know, just sounds really good. We're gonna get Paratas this time. Should we get Paratas back? This is a good kit, but I've already spent way too long thinking about it, and then we're just gonna die in one shot now. What else do I normally take into reserve? I don't take any keys to reserve. I don't bother with that. Oh, I should take like a splint pack or something, and then maybe like an ETG, because things get pretty spicy on the reserve. And we've got like, yeah, got a bunch of grenades, got a bunch of health kits. I think we got this last time. Oh, I actually have a splint up here anyway. Whatever, we'll just take all of this stuff. It'll be fine. My med box is like full of things. We'll dump one of them. It'll be okay. 5, 6, 7, and then we do actually want a painkiller of some kind. Let's take a morphine. I've got into morphine. Like, if you take food and water with you, like it's no problem. It's no problem. I've taken to taking like a bit of food and water in each raid. The church PayPal's everyone who chats on the podcast, man. The juice cannon, yeah, exactly. We're gonna try it out. It's gonna be good. Oh yeah, and for everybody who's just checking in now, finally, after all this time, I got to level elite hideout management, level 51, 50, 50, 51. Anyway, elite hideout management. So now I can just sit on my bitcoins for 5 bitcoins at a time. Hey, it's good. It's good. Not a tank. Tonk, autocannon, go. That's how it goes. Milsim fans go, well, actually, that's not a tank. Tank, go brr. That's how it happens. You heard it here first. Right, let's go and get shot in the head instantaneously on reserve, eh? Let's do that. Let's do that. British foul mags. We're ready. We're ready, boys. Maybe we could get a sledgehammer from the new factory box like Red Revel to be able to break those walls that adds weight. That would be sick. They actually said, I think, that they're not going to make the hammer droppable. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they said that was the case. How'd you progress to 150 mil? Rare item or just farming? getting the GPU farm, like the Bitcoin farm up really, really, really super early and just benefiting from the Bitcoin price for 3 months is basically the answer. That's probably, I would say that's probably like 110 to 120 of it. Without that, I'd probably have 30 or 40. And the rest of it's just like playing the game. And most of my money, like from people who watch me play normally, right, you'll realize that like most, like obviously now I'm just kind of like messing around with kits and stuff. When I'm like playing properly and like building up the hideout and getting to max hideout, whatever, I'm like very min-maxy about my kits. And so losing less money per raid, like I don't go in as like hatchling or anything like that, but I think you could just be very smart about your kits and like eke out the most performance from like the least money that you can, and you kind of base it on like where you are in the wipe and like what rounds you need to get, you know, to be able to get away with like getting through people and not giving yourself much of a disadvantage. So like maybe you take like a couple of percentage hit to your survival rate because some fights you lose, but the cost of that kit is like, I don't know, 50% cheaper than or 30% cheaper than another kit, and so you actually end up making more money because the kit costs less, because when you die, and even though you die a little bit more, a few percentage points more, overall your actual economy is kind of benefited. That's kind of like the way that I see it. So that's usually how I make my money normally. I'm not really a big like looter or anything, so I'm just kind of like a, you know, mini maxi kind of guy. I'll pick the stuff up if I can, and yeah, it's just like I'll just go through and just try to be efficient. It's really the way. And I normally make a lot of money out of the hideout. Like I almost always make a lot of money out of the hideout. So that's usually it. Rust launch site experience at EFT. You said Rust, I lost. Bigger factory would be sick. Yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be really cool. Because, basically, like, there's going to be some more, like, slightly longer range fights. You're not just going to be able to, like, hip fire everybody in factory. Because, like, you can kind of, there's only a few, again, we talked a little bit about this yesterday, but there's only a few places in factory where you can't just use a red dot or can't just, like, hip fire someone. And so it's going to give some more depth to the fights, allow people to kind of maneuver around a bit more, get more flanks, that kind of stuff, which I think is good for the game. That's kind of what I was hoping there'd be, some outside areas, so you could like hop out one door and come into another door, and even if the area was like very thin around the outside, it would just give you like a pathway around the outside of the factory to be able to like, you know, make moves on people and stuff, which I think would be cool. But it doesn't look like we're going to get any, so we just have to wait and see. But yeah, we'll see. Hey yo, only half an hour late, what's up? Enthark, how's it going, man? You've been playing too much Insurgency, Sandstorm, think I'm ready to return to Tarkov. How is Insurgency? I've never actually played it. Don't forget Paracord? Oh, I did already. It's fine. The most profitable kit is the one you don't use purely for PvP. I think that's probably true. I mean, like right now, I'm not making like a great deal of money just because I'm doing like either stupid quests that are like quite kind of hard, like boss fighting quests and that sort of stuff, or I'm just like trying to kill people. So you don't make a great deal of money doing that, because like PvP is like a no-go these days, right? If two people are wearing like a 500k kit, you take the other guy's 500k kit, the stuff that you don't like, if you're not going to wear it, which you probably would if you both got like decent kits on, but let's just say for argument's sake you're not going to wear it, it sells to traders for like 150k or something, then like no matter who wins, you both lose economically. It's kind of the issue. So you kind of need to use it. You need to use the other people's stuff. You run, hey Beef, I run nighttime shoreline for money. I'm so bad at PvP. PvP is hard in this game. Nighttime shoreline, I never really run night. I never do night raids. Loads of people love them, but I'm not. We shall be the two potatoes here. So you should see the potatoes that I pull off sometimes, my god. Very least, hopefully they add more weeks to spawn. Tear up your shit to make a rope. Yeah, that's the way. This is not great. Yep, the ergo on this is bad. What was that? Sugar? Brandup, thank you for the follow, dude. Now, I wonder, so to start off with, I guess, there could be somebody going up to here. I guess one nice thing about this is you can switch straight to the red dot from the big scope. Don't need to use just the little scope. One thing I worry about is getting like crept up on. Sometimes the audio is a bit weird, right? I wonder if there's anyone looking at that, because there is somebody who like spawns up here on this side. And I do need Shooter Born in Heaven kills. So we just like let's just look out for a bit. You're on the southern side of the map, hit 15 to 20 stashes each time, you make a ton of money. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Like, the stash runs are really great. I've never really done stash runs on Shoreline. What steps were they? Around 250 hours of DFT, more than any other game. I still can't shoot straight. Dude, it's hard. It's not easy. That was like straight ahead. That's kind of weird. It's like straight ahead. You know about the scope to sight recoil bug? The scope to sight recoil bug. What are you referring to there? I might. I thought maybe we'd see somebody up here at the beginning of the raid. I've run out of arm stamina. You run out of stamina like almost instantaneously. Kind of the issue with this thing. Personally, don't use the voodoo in combination with red dot unless I'm running a really high ogre gun. The one time's usually enough for mid-range engagement. Thing is, I kind of wanted the ability to use the red dot though. Because like I didn't want to use a laser. In this one, for whatever reason. God, this arm stamina is crazy. If you switch from a scope to a sight, the sight is extremely wobbly. You have to un-ADS and ADS again to get it back to normal. Well, so if you go from this to this, you mean? Or this to this. Doesn't really seem it too much. Hey, Brandab, thank you for the sub, dude. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for watching. Maybe it's because I also have the hold breath thing, like, set to it now. I have, like, hold breath set to right click. Like, somebody gave me that tip. It was actually really good. They added second sights on ACOG. Just like people with the hollow problem solved. Reserve stereotype for me is Chad's bunker rats, drop down room, bolt action man observatory. Wobbly when full autoing. Okay, maybe. Maybe that could be the case. Okay, well I'll watch out for it. I'll watch out for it. Okay, well I guess we can just go do something now. I was just like hoping, just in case maybe we get like a random kill at the start. Like you never know. You know, you never know. It's funny that there's been like pretty much no gunfire or anything. I've just been shooting at stuff over here, like with impunity, you know. I've recorded it and sent a clip, but I've uninstalled Tarkov. I've been a long time and waiting for a wipe. In before Head Eyes? Yeah, definitely, dude. Definitely. Head Eyes is like... just how it goes, man. It's just how it goes. I get Head Eyes as much as your next fellow. Happens all too often. All too often. I can never remember if there's anything in these rooms. I don't think there is there? Are people just like giving up? Because I've hardly ever seen anybody over at Dome anymore. Are people just giving up like sniping up there? Do people just not even bother? And I guess that's partly symptomatic of the fact that yeah, like people just don't really spend much time outside on reserve these days. I find. Like you kind of have to go by train station if you want to go and do anything. What's this? Typical reserve. So if you meet someone within 5 minutes, you'll see 0 PMCs. I kind of have had the same thing, I suppose. Guess you could call it that. There's a scope on the floor here. There's a prism. Random question, but do you invest in any crypto? I do not. I do not. No, but I do have a long history with crypto. So maybe an interesting thing. So I got involved in crypto. Well, I say crypto. Wasn't really. No one even really referred to it as crypto back then. Not really. I got involved with Bitcoin specifically in 2012. When I first looked, this is sick actually. The fact that I didn't really like make that much of it. I ended up when I first looked at it, it was $12, which is pretty funny. And I was like a poor university student, you know, and I was like, you know, it's too much. I don't want to spend any actual money on this, and so I basically just like mined the cryptos on my GPU instead. Because back then you could, because there weren't people in like, you know, using like ASICs and all this crazy stuff. It was much easier back then. So you could actually mine Bitcoins and like, not like individual coins, like you still had to be part of a pool and stuff. But, you know, you could actually like get a reasonable share if you went and did that. And so I did that for a while. I ended up getting to like 1 coin. So I got 1 Bitcoin, actually 1.1 Bitcoins. And then stuff started going a bit crazy. There was like one big like bull run before. I say like bull run, like it looks insane now, right? Like, and it went up to like $250, something like that. And I was like, okay, well, you know, let's just hang on to it. Like, I don't really have a way of getting out of this because I never bought it in the first place. And so I just held on to it. And then the second time was in like 2013, which is when it did like the first like big rip up, and it went to like $1,000 a coin kind of thing. I think it was maybe a bit more, like 1,100. And I ended up selling it all there because I was like, well, this is crazy. Last time it just like fell off, and again it fell off, but then like since then it's basically just like continued to go up, fall, up, fall, up, fall, but it just kind of 10x's every time. So, but since that time, I've actually not I've not dabbled with it, just because like I just don't, like, you just don't know like what's the fundamentals behind this thing. There's just like there's no rhyme or reason to it really, right? And it's I kind of need to have like a good rationale for doing that kind of thing, and so I just haven't touched it since. And like, yeah, you know, if I'd gone into it right at the beginning, then like, you know, I would have made a lot of money now. But just that's just the way things are, you know. Could also have like lost whatever I put in. You just don't know. You just don't know. So I just don't really touch the whole space at all. I'm kind of like just giving it a miss, to be honest with you. And I made that decision ages ago, so I've just kind of stuck to it. It's interesting. I follow it. I watch it because I think the underlying technology is important. I think blockchain is an important thing. I don't think that Bitcoin itself, like, I don't think Bitcoin itself is necessarily as important as blockchain technology is to humanity, if that makes sense. Getting a bit meta now, but that's kind of that's just sort of how I feel about it. Interesting story. I came in on the stream at a good time. Yeah. Pure luck on how Musk is feeling that morning. It's just like, I don't know what the driving factors are really for it. So Baylord, hey man, love YouTube videos. It's been really helpful. Thank you for the follow, dude. And yeah, I'm glad that you're liking the vids. I wonder what people thought. Like, I wasn't actually sure what people were going to think of today's video, because I was like, oh, it's a little bit basic. I don't know if people are going to enjoy it or not. And it's actually had really good response so far, which kind of surprised me, sort of. But maybe sometimes I just forget, like, there's a lot of people in my channel who are, like, from the poll I did before about, like, how people are in the wipe, there's actually a lot of people who are kind of, like, I don't know, just not necessarily like, experienced with EFT and stuff. Like, when you play EFT a lot, it's, like, it's easy to forget that, even for me, it's easy to forget that, like, there's a lot of people that just aren't that experienced with it, and, like, some of those things are really useful. So I think it was nice to actually have this one do quite well, because it was a bit of a surprise, to be honest. Just dropping in, saying thanks for all the great informational bits on YouTube. Oh, thank you, man. I'm so glad that you guys like him. I really am. Honestly, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to do it. It's a pleasure to do it. Really is a pleasure. Crypto trading is basically gambling. You can also go to casino, walk out with $1 million. You never know until you try. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's just like, unless you know the fundamentals, unless you've got like some idea of like what's going on behind it, like why the price moves. Like, if you can't explain why the price moves from day to day, you probably shouldn't be trading it, just because, like, then it pretty much just is a gamble, no? I don't really see any other way around it. And there's, you know, if you want to have a punt, there's nothing wrong with that in theory, but I could just don't like pretend that it's more than that, right? Unless you're into like technical analysis or something, then like maybe that's a whole nother ball game that we're not even gonna entertain. Gigaboy, tell us what job he is, because he's a Bitcoin millionaire. Dude, I wish I was a Bitcoin millionaire, and I actually could have been if I had like just gone all in at the time, genuinely. But that's just, you know, that's just life. And I'm not even upset about it, because like you make your decisions and you move on, right? And you just take it as it comes. And if you decide not to do something, then that's just that. It's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. It's very bright out there, isn't it? And yeah, I don't reveal my job either. No, I don't. No, Snappy hasn't shared what he does. No, I haven't. I just want to keep it. I just want to keep like personal and professional and private, whatever. Like I just want to keep them separate for the time being. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I feel like crypto's manipulated a lot. I think so, because it's like the Wild West and there's no regulation in it. So, you know, there's pros and cons to that. But you know, there's lots of people with big money in this stuff, and given that there's like no regulation at all, then you know you can quite easily believe that there's some serious like manipulation that happens. I can easily believe it anyway. I'd say this video really useful, especially because it's my first wipe. See, that's it. That's exactly it. Like sometimes even I forget that like there are people who are on their first wipe, and there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people on their first wipe, and the game's not easy, and there's some mentality stuff that can actually really help, just about like the way to move around the map and whatever. And like I'm still learning too. It's just kind of like my observations as to things that are going to be useful, because I still need to learn as well. Like I'm definitely not the best player in the universe, but I think if you have the right mentality and you're always learning, then you'll have fun regardless. And that's what games are about, right? They're about having fun, not necessarily about being like the best player in the world. Like I'm never going to be landmark. It's just the way things are. But yeah, I enjoy learning. I enjoy getting better. As long as you benchmark yourself against yourself and you're better than you were a week ago, then that's all that matters, man. That's all that matters. See, level 16 Magnum Buck 153 leg meta gang checking in. That gang's great. You always make me regret not bringing a CMS. 2 portable 4 mags on BP or an M61. Can confirm on my first wipe, your video is really helpful in general. Awesome. Looking back at crypto is kind of unfair to say I should have done this, should have done that. Hindsight is always 20/20. If Hitler known when to exist in Russia, we'd always read German. Are your subs and follows showing to you? Oh man, I don't know if they are. I think some of them are being missed. Spory Fanker TF2, thank you so much for the sub, dude. I actually completely missed that. Thank you, my man. And Friggity Frank and XXX Andemic. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the follows. Just for pointing it out. I definitely don't want to miss anybody who's subbing or following. Definitely not. What do you suggest doing with dog tags? Sell them to therapists. That's all I do. Unless there's something very specific that you want to do with them, like therapist pays like good money for them. So I think just sell them to therapist. To be perfectly honest, I think that's just what you do with it. Many moons ago, I bought 3 years of VPN service for 120 bitcoins. Really, man, that's crazy. It is crazy. Like, yeah, I completely agree with you, Enthark. Like, there's no point looking back at any of this stuff and being like, oh, should have done this, should have done that, because like, well, maybe I should make a small like finesse tweak to that mentality, which is if you look back and with it's the same information that you had, you think the decision that you made was bad because of the just because like, you know, you made the wrong decision based on the information that you had available to you. That's valuable, I think. But given the information that I had at the time, I don't regret the decision that I made about divesting out of Bitcoin at 1,000 back when it was like, you know, on a super rip. That's probably... Yeah, oh my goodness. Okay. Thank God for face shields, eh? No idea where that guy is. Yeah, that is scary as hell. Gosh, damn. Viewer kits when? Maybe later. You heard it in the left earphone? I don't know. I thought it was... Well, then you'd have been up there, right? Then you'd have been up there. Don't take us the right idea. You probably get a bunch of KS-23 with the crowd. Thermal shotgun. Oh my god. That'd be good. I know, Andemic. I know, it's crazy. Was it a VPO 215? I'm not sure. How are you today? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Thanks for the follows, friends. Skeet, Mimi Okashite, Goat C. That's an old reference, that is. That's definitely an old reference. Hey man, how's it going? We've been doing reserve. We've been chatting about Bitcoin in general and just a few bits and pieces, you know, just trying to make our way. And we got shot in the face, and I don't know where from, which is pretty terrifying to be honest. Jesterhead, thank you for the follow, my man. Thank you for the follow and welcome. Okay, that's like someone suppressed and somebody firing big boy rounds over there somewhere. Where exactly, I don't know. Is your head still red? No, not anymore. I healed it, but yeah. Crazy stuff. Just want to say thanks for all the awesome vids on YouTube. I learned a lot from you. Thank you very much. Thanks for checking in on the stream, and I'm glad that you've enjoyed them. Getting a lot of love today from on the YouTube vids, so yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. What's your opinion on face shields? If you can on ADS with it down on your face. Oh, it makes them pretty rough, doesn't it? Like right now, there's not much downside except for some heavy breathing and a few other things, but you know, a bit of ergo penalty and like a bit of smear. I wonder where this person is. If we go down this way, we might be able to find them like on the other side. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be really tough to run one. How much damage did it take? Okay, so it's still good. It's still good. It's just got smash in it. Yeah, I think it'll be really hard to. I think it'll be really hard to. Whoa! I think it'd be really hard to run one once you. Yeah, once you like can't use it with most stocks. You're gonna have to like run specific weapons with them, but it's gonna remove the use of them most of the time. Just watch your recent video on YouTube. It was dope. Thanks, dude. I was saying before, like I wasn't sure if people were gonna like it. I was like thought maybe it would be a bit too basic, but as I said, like there's a lot of new players, a lot of intermediate players, people who want a refresher on this kind of thing, and it's been received much better than no! Oh no, this is bad. No. Okay, I thought maybe the grenade would disrupt them enough. That was Gluha and the gang. I thought that would disrupt them enough. I was caught in such a bad position because there was like some guys to the left as well. And if they'd like come around, I was just dead in the water. So I was like, let's throw a nade and let's try and get out of the situation. Okay, I got killed by the big man himself. Never mind. We killed this one. Maybe I should have been more careful and just like not just run. I don't know. I thought maybe the nade would be enough. God, he's got M61 too. It's impossible. It's impossible to avoid. I think they shouldn't nerf face shields like that. There are specific ones you can indeed ADS. We'll basically just make them the meta helmet. Thing is that they're going to do it. They've said they're going to do it. They said on the one with all of the gun guys. It was the Nikita with like the gun guys one, the clean one. And he said they're going to do that. And I think they gave an example of some stocks. They're like adding stocks in the game that you're able to do this with. And I think, I'm not sure, it's not this one specifically, but I think there is like an MCX stock. Let's see, is there another one? Maybe it's a telescopic one? No, maybe it's not in the game yet. But they gave this example of like an MCX one that was like not going to be, that was not going to like block the face shield. And there's going to be more that they're going to add. So it'll be quite cool. I watched it too. It's very informative. Awesome. I'm excited for the positioning vid you mentioned. Yeah, dude, there was, I was thinking about this. I was like, I should really make a series of just like how not to die. And there's like a whole bunch of, topics. I should have them like listed down. Where do I have them written again? I've got them written somewhere anyway. It was like movement, positioning. God, I can't remember now. I genuinely can't even remember what I wrote. Where was it? Like, yeah, movement, positioning, hearing, when to fire, like flanking, and like using nades. Those are kind of like some of the board topics I was thinking of doing. So, how not to die, Dog, do not press play. Died to glucose. I know. He's a big boy. He's rough. No facial breathing tops bear 3's heavy breathing pre-patch. My God. Somebody commented on the latest video and just said, you know, top tip for not dying, keep your health pool above 0. I was like, it's good advice. If you stick to that advice, you'll never die. It's good. So after one game with the SA-58, I'm not sure. Like, it's all right. It's good. But you have to make some compromise somewhere in the kit. I feel like with the SR, I know it's not full auto, but it fires M61, so does it matter? And the question is, like, but you don't actually have to make compromises with the SR, right? It's kind of the deal. Is there a better gun or something? Oh God, there's no guns here. We're just Toz gaming. Toz gaming. If you never play, you never die. This is very true. Someone there. He's up there. He's like in there somewhere. Or is that scav? That's a scav. It's actually a scav down there. Alright, we're going back up. No! Where is it? Where is this guy? Hear them going, run on. How do you pronounce it? Did he kill this guy down here? Kill this one? No, he didn't. Can I get on that? I can. Can I jump over there? Okay, through the thing, but that's fine. Alright. Sorry, dude. Brecken V, thank you for the follow. P. Onu, thank you for the follow as well. My friends, welcome to the stream. We're just chilling out, just messing around with a bit of factory right now. Who was that? Where's that? Are they in the tunnel? No? 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 Maybe they're on the other side? Up here? Heard somebody over that side. Maybe they're like in this tunnel? Maybe they went this way? If you never play, you never die. This is true. No! My Psycho 12. How to escape. Press exit, sit down, cry. Dying is half the fun. Yeah, that's true. The full auto doesn't matter for 58. The only advantage is the 30 round mags. You must get them for M1A if you wish to use the stupid chassis. Can't you use the 30s anyway without using? Oh, you have to use the. Do you have to use the like SAS chassis? Do you actually have to? I wasn't sure about the M1A. Can you not fit the 30s in the normal one? That'd be news to me if that's the case. I've got a stupid chassis one right here. Let's just test it. Actually, I guess we could just do it in the preset. Nobody gives you actual usable recoil. Oh, I see. Yeah, so you could stick a 30 in this thing. Yeah, because this is like a shorty one. This is like some random one that I was looking at, which is like 57 ergo and 80 recoil. This is like on par with the SR that I was using, the SR-25. Have you tried to use real military tactics such as pieing rooms and such a target? My survivability has gone up. Is there any delay on the stream? No, there isn't. Why? Why'd you ask? Why'd you ask? Do you think there's some delay? Do you think there's a problem? What if we build like a better foul? In before stream snip? I mean, you can stream snap me if you want. It won't be very interesting. Is this the best we can make? Maybe we just don't do the long range thing. Maybe we just ignore that, and we just go for like. We just go for pure delta point goodness. It does seem a bit overkill, doesn't it? Sus. There used to be a UBGL in the game. Not sure if GP24, GP34. It breaks the game when you use it. Actually, I remember them talking about that. Biggest issue right now is probably Peak's Advantage desync, but it is what it is. Yeah, well, it whatever. Like if you're the peaker, then it's okay. The thing is, like most of the time, like it only matters if you're like playing like high octane inside. Normally, that's normally when it only matters. Playing Room is very situational tightly though, and in target usually gets you killed. Yeah, you're gonna have to. I'm with Musical Gnome. You're gonna have to actually remind me of the definition of pieing, because I can't remember. One of these maybe. And just go for like a laser or something. T7 raid when? I think so. Well, T7s you can't use with the thing, can you? How much do you give up using one of the other barrels? I think it ends up making the whole build suck, right? Quite a bit. You get 9 ergo. Maybe you just run like a meme one. Oh, these are not good though, are they? How much extra ergo do you get? I don't think this is going to work, my friends. 58 and 112. Is that workable? $61 and 115. That's actually simpler too. You know what? You know what? We're gonna try this. We're gonna try this, my friends. Hello, gamers. Meth Daddy. Daft Walk, is that barrel? I know. This is like probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen. We're gonna save this. Not as testing. It's gonna be called Juice Water Pistol. You know, as is to the Juice Cannon. There you go. Basically an giga moment. An unbullpupped RFB. 3 inches enough? Yes. That's what she said. It's incredibly useful to talk if you don't have any intel on what's in the building you're clearing. Okay, so if we go find parts and then instead we just go to the flea and we go, because I don't want to lose my build and have to reload it up. So let's do this. The Keck W cannon. We're just going to buy one because it's easier. And then we set the weapon for the preset. Then we assemble it. Then we buy the parts. This is 130,000. Okay, so it's like, oh, it really is. It really doesn't like this, does it? It really doesn't like this. I like eggs. Thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Right, let's try this again. Assemble. Oh, it worked this time. It never puts on my delta point, though. It never puts my delta point on. Okay, it did put my laser sight on. Good. This is hilarious. Okay, let's... Oh, you can only buy so many of these, man. There's a limit. There's a proper limit on this. Okay, when are we going to run? Big kits. TC800's worth it, by the way. TC800's worth it. The face shields are good if you like going against bosses and that kind of thing. I prefer the throw grenade in through the door and listen method if I think someone's aware of my presence. The grenades are very, very good for getting people to move. Dudeston, how's it going, man? Afternoon. I found piling works more safely to clear a big open area on the map. Even it has to be like 3 to 5 seconds. Piling work could be rough to aggressive player inside. I was memeing hard last night. Killed 3 PMCs on factory PPSH. Never knew it was so good. That thing's got an insane rate of fire. It's got an insane rate of fire. What was it going to get? What's that new one called? Azimut. Azimu. The black one for tactical. The full-on tactical. Okay, and then we're going to go grab a med, grab a thing, grab a bandage, 546, get a morphine, get that in the pipe. Bosh, 0. And then a bag from somewhere. I guess we'll just use this one. I have this like old HK that I was using for sniping. This has got like a really high round speed, 1061. We'll use that. And then I guess we're kind of good, aren't we? Bit more M61. A few grenades. Then jobs are good, I suppose. Take all the F1s. These are just like heavy and just a waste these days, but it's okay. It's alright. Alright, let's go. Oh, and paracord. Yeah, paracord. Paracord. Maybe this time we like force some action by we just go and like pull the lever or something. That's probably going to be the goal. Go and kill like raiders. How is it for M61 again? Expensive. 2,200? Something like that? Yeah, 2,100. It's 12 from Peacekeeper, but you have to do all the stupid quests, and I can't be bothered to do the bolt action ones, which is the reason why I haven't done it yet, and I still haven't completed it and able to buy it from him. You can craft it though. The crafting is probably similar price to him. Look, I've actually the game's telling me something. I've got SA-58 scav. Not bad. Oh, reserve. We'll go early morning. Bosh. Hey, and thanks, GG. Thank you, I like eggs. PPSH is in a nutshell. Definitely, dude, it's good. Budget boy vector. Things the rounds are not very good, but it's okay. Don't forget para. I did it this time. Not that you'll need it anyways. Now, I normally take the easy extract out. You know, the one where you just get shot in the face and leave on your gear in the raid. That's usually the extract that I take on reserve. I've noticed that you are much more noticeable through night vision if you wear black gear. Interesting. Are you using the 71 round drum? You can't extract with paracord when you wear armor. No, that's true. But you can hide the armor in a bush, or you can put it in your backpack, or whatever. But yeah, that's normally the reason why I go to reserve with armored rig. Usually, I agree. That's normally why I go there. Yes, using the drum rounds. The rounds are sub. The drum mag, sorry. The rounds are sub 100 rubles, so you can mag dump with no shame. See, that's good as well. You like, I mean, psychologically, you know that you can just like waste your ammo. It's fine. Sprint just past the doorway, see if someone tries to shoot you. That's kind of like the meta right now, right? You sprint like side look past doors and like jump past, and then people just can't shoot you in time because it's just so quick. I want to run my Vietnam loadout M1A. M1911, but someone with meta HK keeps slapping my ass. Secret squirrel. I wish Tarkov was a bit more like Stalker without the menu. Yeah, I should play Stalker actually. You know what? I should play Stalker. I've not played Stalker. Maybe we do it on stream at some point. I just like crack out Stalker and I just play it through. It's pure single player, isn't it, Stalker? Is there a multiplayer? I've never played the game. It'd be cool going from Tarkov and like going back and kind of looking at sort of like one of the inspirational inputs that went into EFT. It'd be neat. It'd be neat to do. I think it would translate well to stream too. I think it'd be nice. Wouldn't even be mad if someone got me with that. It's just too funny. It's just too good. I'm not really a PPSH user, to be honest, because just like the rounds are just a bit subpar, right? Because it uses it's 918, right? I think. I never use that gun. I mess up that sprint all the time. 80% of the time I fake the maneuver and end up walking past the door. Yeah, I never normally do it. I never normally do that kind of like sprint look, whatever. It's like usually like labs pros and, you know, like those guys who are like super good. I'm not at that stage, so I don't bother. Oh yeah, it's Tokarev, I forgot. The Boomer 57. Hey, Chipperwubber. Thanks for the follow, man. I was directed to your stream by some people saying that to downgrade my res on my output for Twitch. So, thanks for that. Because the inspiration was from your stream. This is probably a given, but also not standing open doorways for longer than a couple of seconds. Those are called death funnels. Self-performing raid that you should be on soon. Oh, hey, it's Slicey Saki. How's it going, man? Yeah, Chipper Wubber, the man, the legend, is right here. Welcome, dude. Okie dokie. So we're up here this time. I'm so bad at going down to the into the buildings over there. Like, it's rough for me. It's rough for me. The tactical olive. Am I going to get instantly bopped? I might. Have you asked Chipper how his woods raise looks so good? Dude, I was literally just talking about this because you were the one who pointed this out in the first place, right? And I did some extensive research. By extensive, I meant, you know, browsing around on Google and looking at Twitter a bit. And there was a thread actually from... I don't remember who it was from. Is it like Gigglebox or someone? I think it was Gigglebox talking about like reses and stuff, and then I like downgraded it to like 938 or whatever it is. That like weird like low res that works for Twitch because you can basically like run woods. So now I'm running my stream in that resolution. So thank you firstly for suggesting it. Secondly to Chipper for the inspiration for how to actually make it look decent. So yeah, I've done it. I've done it. And looks better now? I think so. I haven't actually run woods since, but... No! Run away! Run away! Spawned their city just as bad as Interchange? God, is that me getting shot at? Could be. Heard a crack. Want to get out of the area. Sounded like a DVL or something, I don't know. Talk of eats bit rate like nothing else. Downgrading res sounds like a good idea. Yeah, it's for the stream. Like I had to do a bit of research because unfortunately, oh god, silhouetting like an absolute beast. No. Oh, and I'm out of breath too. Oh god. Here we go. This is not tactical in any way. Alright, we'll go chill in here for a second. 936, that's the one. 936p. Yeah, I remember I'm looking it up, fixing it, doing it, and then being like, okay, cool. So I hope it works. So the way that it's like running at the moment is that I record in like full on my computer, and then I'm also streaming in a different res. And that took me a while because I use I was a little bit lazy with my stream setup, and well, not really lazy, I just didn't have the experience. When I first started streaming, I took the advice from somebody else who was like a new early streamer, and we both use Streamlabs. And Streamlabs is great, but the problem is that there's some settings that are not the same out of like, the actual OBS build, which is a little problematic, and can make things a bit tricky. And so streaming and running your recording in a different res to each other can be hard, but I found a way to do it. I'm working on a video for EFT in general, but also cover streamer settings for video and partner bit rates. Oh, that's nice. 96p is mostly good for partner settings. 864 720 is better for 6000. What is the partner bit rate? I actually don't know what the partner bitrate is. 8500 32-bit for audio. Okay. 8000 is safe. Nice. Yeah, there is always another. Exactly. I think, like, technically speaking, you can get affiliate bit rates up to 8000 in theory, but you have to like enforce not using the streaming service, and it's like a little iffy, I think. That'd be awesome though, dude. I think in part of your video talking about always having covered by is critical too. A lot of people don't know these things. Also, you bring up fundamentals for anything. Yeah, that's what I kind of wanted to go back to fundamentals on some of these videos, because like I don't necessarily always talk about this kind of stuff. And I was thinking when I did it, I was like, is this too simple? I'm not sure. But yeah, as I said, it's had really good feedback. I'm like super pleased. I'm super pleased. So no need for good recall. If you just poke them with your muzzle brake, yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the power of the 58 right there, right? Point blank, like, you're just not going to get that DPS out of any other gun. I can probably loot this boy just from here, right? Oh, he's wearing the Mando mask. And then if I hear somebody... There's a nice... Why is all this stuff taking ages to load? Did it drop fast? Yeah. It was pretty quick. It was pretty quick. I mean, as I said, the time to kill on the SA-58 is like crazy. It's crazy. It's the reason why it's like technically the best gun in the game, right? Technically speaking. Well, how did I kill him? Didn't even damage his armor. His armor's like a pristine. Oh, it's not pristine. It's been repaired, but how did he even? I'm not sure how I didn't actually damage his armor there. I must have just killed him with all like leg shots and arm shots or stomach. This covers stomach though. I must have legged the dude. Like, that's weird. That is weird. Did run 7,500. I don't know. It works. Your connection servers might be a bit all over the place. Yeah, I know. I was looking at what people were saying about it, and I ended up running. True, like this is the ultimate min max. Look at that. That's disgusting. That's actually disgusting. Yeah, I was looking at what people were saying about it, and it was like, I think people were saying for affiliates because like 6,000 is what's recommended by people, and so if you go above that, then you're kind of risking it a bit. But then somebody else was saying like, you know, oh, they run it in quite high res the whole time, and it's like not really, or high bit rate, I should say, the whole time, and it's not really a problem. And so I ended up kind of like plumping for, I'm actually running like 6,600 because it seemed to be safe. Some other people were saying that they were using that and that it seemed to be okay. Some scavs out here. Why is he moving like that? I mean, yeah, you could start to see the recoil kick in. I mean, this thing's got, yeah, it's 115, so it's like once you fire like subsequent shots, it does start to pull a little bit, friends. It does start to pull a bit. BRB, no worries, Chip. Okay, so we pulled the doodad. I kind of want to go down to the train station. It's usually where I go, to be honest, is down to the train station. I always go there, though. I always go there. Okay. Player scav. Fine. All the player scavs turning up now, it seems. What's he running? Oh, he's running cheeky 366s. But that's fine. Any more space? No. Do. All right. 'Cause 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 ' Now, I wonder here if we're just going to get, like, popped by... What is that? Is that... Oh, it's the RMR one. There's usually some quite good stuff down here. Okay, what's this one? Let's have a look in here. Yeah, I wonder if I could look over, see if there's any raiders down there. It's a bit risky, to be honest, but... Let's unload that bad boy. It is a bit risky. But again, we're wearing a face shield. They usually have kind of bad armor, bad rounds. So, remember Unlucky Peacekeeper level 2 for the first time. It felt like a world of trades just opened up wide. It's so good. Like, the first time you go through EFT, the progression is just so awesome, right? The game just feels so good. The game just feels so good. It's like none other, right? You're like unlocking all this stuff, all the possibilities. It's insane, man. Ah! Face shields are good. Face shields are very good. That's twice in 2 raids I've been saved by a face shield. Face shields are real good, man. They're good on reserve because there's lots of player scavs and there's lots of like raiders and like AIs using bad rounds as well as the beast scavs. First field recoil shouldn't be affected much by barrel length, but have different penalties for the gun running a shorter barrel. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I think it's a bit much because people just end up running these like crazy guns all the time. Also, oh, that's 55. Wait, that one's found in raid 1. What's this guy running? 56 A1. We'll check it. 4x scope is good, but cheap for the SR-25. I mean the Elcan, I would say. The Valde is 6 now. Oh god, I'm gonna have to take that off. That is just so... That is like so in the middle. That smash is so in the center. Oh jeez. That smash absolutely sucks. Valde is extremely overrated. Maybe. Who's that running there? That's somebody firing from inside K. Oh, raiders. Raiders are upset. Go hug them. I'm sure they're friendly. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. I think there's a bunch of people in the train station, but I don't want to just I don't want to just cross. I want to come in from the other side. I want to come from the back. Alcan's my favorite. I don't think there's much difference compared to the Valde. Valde's got much better like reticle on it. It's got much better like eye relief. You can actually see what's going on the Valde a bit more. Like the Elcan is not bad. I use it a lot. Okay, we'll get our breath back in here. This reminds me of PUBG. I think it's the school. Don't have a sight, have a buddy put a dead center bullet hole in your face shield. Boris TAC 30. The TAC 30 I think is probably slightly underrated. Corsair's and Valde are too good. I do like the Voodoo. I do like the Voodoo. The Voodoo is good, I think. I don't really come this way that often. I'm not that much good at like this side of the map, particularly. Okay. I'm much better by train than I'm in these buildings, but I guess I could have carried on going around. I want to go somewhere that's like... I want to be like quite close to people, given my build. Tim Finn, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the stream. We're using a hilarious foul today. It's a real good one. It's a real good one. It's got 115 recoil. It's funny. Right. I think this building I always struggle to get out of the back of. Oh, maybe it's not this one. Just the angles are always a bit... It's just a bit weird from over on this side. I find getting into train this side always, like, a real effort. Holy hell. Okay, let's just move away from that for a minute then. $115 recoil. You have the A3 adapted. It's only other 3 brothers RK2 or something else. It's because I've gone for the shorty one because I wanted some more ergo. I'm gonna get shot in the face. I'm gonna get shot in the face. I'm gonna get shot in the face. VSS. Okay, let's repair this firstly. Always afraid of people seeing my lasers. I don't know, like, especially outside in the day, like, it doesn't matter that much, to be honest, most of the time. In my opinion. Maybe inside and, like, at night, or whatever, like, inside, yeah, inside, round corners at night, that's fine, but, like, in the day, outside, it doesn't really make that much difference. Yeah, so this 150 recoil, because it's got, like, because it's a short one, it's got, like, some of the good stuff on it, but it's like an ergo type build instead. I just wanted to try it out to see how it felt. Hey, remember the recoil video you did? I had a question. Is the recoil reduction from the recoil control skill and assault rifle skill additive in the same way weapons mods are? I would... Good question. And you turn my laser off while sniping or lurking. Yeah. I would think so, but I'm not actually sure. Let's have a look after this raid. Remind me after this raid, and I'll have a look and see, like, how much it is. Or maybe we can just quickly look now. Because it says, like, assault rifles. Where is it? It's like 2% at level 5. I mean, my level's pretty low, to be honest. Oh. Okay. Let's grab the VSS somehow. And then go. Somebody... Heard somebody creeping. Don't know exactly where. We'll just leave them to it. They're gonna have to come find us. I like using the shorty foul. What's my strength? Not that high, actually. My strength is 11. So not huge. Not huge. Am I the only one never using a laser? I think it's easy to point shoot. I don't know. Like you get a better like spread with if you use any laser, and like you could use the infrared one because you still get the better spread doing that. A lot of people use the IR light. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people have the IR light because they have no shaving explosive bug. I don't know. Like if they haven't changed the stats on it, that's kind of on the game. I think that's on BSG. You know, Flash has that too. What did this other guy have? Where he's just got a cheapo optic. It's got to be very aware now that I'm not using a face shield anymore. Actually, you know what? You know what? Is it now better now that I'm not using a face shield? I'm actually better off just using this. Possibly am, right? Oh, but you can't use... Oh, no, you can't use the front thing. There we go. So now at least we have, like, high ricochet chance on the front. If my character would actually load. Never mind. How'd you chat, by the way? Sorry, guys. Sick little twin girls are running up and down the stairs. Oh, man. How old are your girls, Chipper? Decreases spread? Yeah. 3 years old. Nice, man. I'm a relatively new dad of A baby girl, she's 7 months. Just coming up on 8. Thank you. Yeah, it's an interesting experience. It's like none other, I would say. Are you liking the less sleep? Yeah. It takes some getting used to, definitely. It definitely takes some getting used to, but we're doing okay. She's actually, I think she's actually not too bad a sleeper, all things considered. Like from what I've heard from other people, she's actually okay. She used to be a lot worse in the day. She was like really hard to get to like nap in the day and stuff like that. That's kind of like where we had a lot of the issues. But yeah, she's pretty good overall. She's actually pretty good overall, I would say. The way field shields block your vision just makes me never use them. Yeah, I used to feel that way, but I think they made them a bit better. Musical, because it certainly looks additive based on what I watched. The full-time 70 streamers with elite recoil minus 20%, elite assault rifle minus 25, and these stock ARs look like Meta M4. I imagine it probably does work that way. I would have thought, because like that's just how the recoil system works. So I would imagine that it is. How'd you handle 2? 1 is keeping us crazy. Yeah, Jay Padamus is a new dad as well, so he's learning the delights now. Afternoon, Deadlock. How's it going, man? I remember the time where I extracted my fellow rat in customs. Usually the best feeling in the game when you make friends along the way. That's awesome. I don't think I've ever like made friends in solo. That's, to be honest, I just kind of shoot people on sight though. Maybe that's on me, but it's just too much playing DayZ beforehand and just like not trusting anybody ever. I think it's probably where that came from. Dad gang, exactly. I'm alright, hope you're good. Yeah, I'm good, dude. I don't know whether you guessed by the stream title, but I had my I had a wisdom tooth extracted this morning, which was total joy, as you can probably imagine. But it's alright, it feels like it's getting a bit better now. It was fairly straightforward as far as these things go, but man. Otherwise, I'm okay. Facials aren't too bad unless it's really dark, then it's a nuisance. Yeah, kind of, yeah. I used to hate face shields for that reason, but I've like kind of got used to it now. And sometimes it's just they're just kind of too good to pass up against like raiders and scout bosses and stuff like that. Oh, that's not good, is it? Don't know, you just do. Don't know any better as we had 2 right off the bat working full time. Streaming YouTube gets a little crazy. 4 or 5 hours sleep. It's insane. Chip, is your channel full time? Are you like full time YouTube? I wasn't sure. I wasn't 100% sure. I hope the day comes that AK becomes the meta. Okay, so he's going to try and kill this scav, I think. The Russells above. Big oof, nice painkillers. I just don't want him to see me. Not really. I'm just using ibuprofen, to be honest with you. Is this a player scav? No, I work full-time IT for the government department in Oz. Stream YouTube on the side. Nice. Maybe I'll go back the other way, you know. Maybe I'll go back the other way, given that there's like a full-on fight there. BP could be better with MAIAP. MAIAP, I'm still to use that actually. I should do a stream with it. I should do a stream with it. I had 4 wisdom teeth pulled the day before I started college. Don't remember much about that day. Dude, that's brutal. That's actually brutal. There's somebody around here. There's a lot of angles on this section up here, though. Ah! Whoa. Okay. Is that player scav horde? I think so, boys. I think so. The shorty foul. Winning the day. Just do the best we can. Missus with the real MVP, supporting and streaming YouTube. I'll look after the little ones. Yeah, the missus is like so important. So important. That's when you created the legendary video with Brother Bit Your Finger. All the radios turned into cracked bushwalkies. I quite like this area. Was that mysterious ticking noise? Happened to me getting 4 teeth out for braces. First one to try to anesthetic hadn't worked completely. Oh god, that sucks, dude. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. The player scaffold, that was good. Damn, you were good. I don't know. Playing against guys with no armor. And I've got M61. It's a thing. It's a thing. My leg is a bit hurt, but oh, I guess we'll take those and that. Those sell for something. Sugar. Nice. Top, 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 top. Oh yeah. So anything else that's like just kind of crappy in here? Shouldn't really. I've got one AP round in there. That's funny. Grenade. K tube. 74U. Kind of whatever, eh? Mini Cole, thank you for the follow, and Tim Finn, if I missed you. No, I did get you, Tim Finn, didn't I? Samov, hello, I love your videos. Thank you, dude. Welcome to the channel. I hope that you saw. Hope that you saw some, like, you know, some nice old wipe of some of these scabs going on. Maybe this was a raider. This is a raider. I do believe. I'm not going to use the gazelle, so we're just going to put that in here. That is indeed a raider. Okie dokie. Getting stuck on the sandbags triggering you? I know, it's triggering me too. I know, it's just, it was awful. That was awful. Ah. Are you pulling down on your mouse during those sprays? Yeah, for the first bit, definitely. Definitely for the first section. By the way, love your videos, man. Great content. Thank you, dude. Love your videos too. You're, You're getting great traction on YouTube. Or get great traction on YouTube, I should say. Ah! No, no, no! What? Ah, no! I don't trust that nade. No, no. Damn it, I didn't bring the ETG with me. How many rounds have I got? M61? Oh god! Okay. 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 Don't let your HP fall below 0. It's true. Oh my goodness! This is terrifying. This is truly terrifying. Alright. Alright. Let's get some stamina back. Keep healing. Keep healing. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. My bumhole is flapping for you. You got cursed when you dropped that Salewa? Oh my god, I know. I know. Did I get rid of everything? I've got an AFAC. I have another AFAC. Right, what do I need to do? Heal my thorax. Have I got, like, serious fatigue? Wonderful. I don't have any other painkillers. Oh no, I actually have... So, okay, so we have some painkillers. We're just going to put them on just in case we get into, like, a spicy situation again. I'm, like, really low on rounds in general. Hobble out of there until before PMC puts one in there. I know, dude. That's what's gonna have to happen. But let's get some other healing on. Let's get some healing on, and then we're gonna go. Then we're gonna go. He thinks he's there, skedaddle. He doesn't know where I am. I'm a sneaky rat. I'm a sneaky rat boy. Okay. I've only got four. Thirst. Go one more. Oh yes, I've noticed you guys do a podcast. We haven't had time to watch one before, but yeah, we can sort something out. Awesome. That'd be great, dude. That'd be great. Scab Team 6 is incoming. I know, what time is it left? 19 minutes. There's still quite a decent like length of time left. I just got to staple myself back together. My slick is lowish. Okie doke. We are healed. We have about half in this gun. Okay. I can't really tell where he is from here. Thank you for the follow, Sarmov. Thank you for the follow. Are you hearing above or in front? It's hard to know. It sounds like it's over here. Sounds like it's like over there. I could go to the back, right? I could go to the back. Where's that blasted door? Is it there? That's not a door though, is it? Oh dear. Don't play reserve, no idea if you can hear from there. Yeah, I think it's a difficult one because some of the sound is a bit screwed up. But I'm willing to bet I can get out of here. I need to kind of find some stuff though. Some like something I can get my... Oh, that's the train. I don't think we're going to wait for the train though, because this area is pretty spicy. Goodness me. Just finished watching latest vid. Great for as usual. We're trying to play more like that. Tend to go bot when things get hairy. That's the thing. It's doing it in practice is always the hard part. Doing it in practice is always more difficult. Any guns builds aren't exactly that good in terms of performance cost for using them anyway, simply because you like the look of them. Maybe certain M4s, I guess. Or like 7.62 AKs. So I wonder if any of these guys have got any like... Oh. Trooper armor. They got any juice on them or anything? Cages with food crates. No, I don't bring any keys normally. Got to hope that no one can see me from there. Okay, that's not going to help. How damaged are we getting? I think we're okay. Like I can make it to the other side, I think. Green box next to you. That one's not anything. Okay. Okay, that's not great, is it? That's really not ideal. Can I even get, like, am I even going to be able to get out? If I run this side, and then this way. Okay, let's just go this way. I'm in the middle of, like, everything here, but just see if we can't get something out of this. Maybe just run the mule. Let's see. Am I dehydrated? Yeah, I am. I am, man, I am. I'm having a mindset, why do I need to penetrate armor with AP rounds? I'll just destroy their armor. Definitely goes like that sometimes. It's definitely how it feels. When you first start playing and then you realise, like, it's just so critical. Okay. Half the problem is I can't really see. Maybe I just make it up there. I can just make it up there, I think. Just make a beeline over there and just go up. Which window can I get out of? This one? This one will do. Sometimes there's like juice outside. God, I'm getting quite low. Oh, an IFAK. Papa Nikita's blessing is on us today. Not today, friends. Not going that way, friends. Trying to build a muscle memory when panicking. Dude, it's not easy. It is not easy. Do you have the keys for the cages? I do not. I do not have the keys for the cages. That is not something I normally bring with me. I'm not really a keys guy normally, so. I'm gonna have to fight a scav. Blind, maybe. Go to the Gin and King, always drinks there. I shouldn't have fired on full auto then. I think like sometimes there's some stuff in here, but I think I already went. Did I already go through this room? Maybe it was last one. Whatever. I think it's fine. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. The mule is the real winner of this, I think. In some sense. The mule is the real winner. 200 hours to have lower than 200 pulse when feeling in danger. Dude, this game's just insane, right? Hopefully this doesn't kill me for the dehydration. I don't think it will. Just in case there's any rude boys, like, right at the end, you know? But the mule is a sure winner. No armor extract. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Scary, scary. Scary, scary. Okay, we did it. All right, we did it. Right. Okay, chat. I'm back with you. I'm back with you. I'm back with you. You like the SAS too, but still, the other one you love the most. His back looks like a black Lego box. Is that like the cool? It's like some of them are really, really sick. Some of the ways you can mod these certain guns. I think like there's an M700 mod, which I think is like so awesome. It just looks so good. I love it. Papa Nikita gives streets. 2k hours. I still have some time. Generally loaded up on loot and on my way. I think to myself, is affecting your heart, right? Okay, so we killed that guy at the start. The rest of them were just like scavs and just scavs, I think. Just all scavs. I think that dude was a PMC who was fighting against me, but I'm not sure. We didn't end up killing him, but it was just a bit like... It was just a bit too spicy. I can't like the adrenaline. This game's so fun. It's so good. 6 PMCs not to interchange SR-25. Never used the gun, not only interchange well. Yeah, I don't know interchange that well, but like the SR-25 is amazing. Hello3 and Strike ZX. Thank you for the follow, my friends. Thank you very much for the follows. Appreciate it greatly. It's a spicy raid. The thrill is unmatched by other games. It's pretty insane. Like the only time that it kind of feels similar to other stuff is like Final Circle PUBG, that kind of thing. It's like really the only place that kind of feels anywhere near close. I would say. My dad recently started playing. He's already addicted to the adrenaline rush. You got your dad playing. Why did I drop that? Oh, why did I drop the armor? I dropped the slick because you can't go out of the extract wearing body armor. Out of the one at the top. You have to be wearing an armored rig or no armor. But you can put the armor in the bag, but it means I'd have to move something else. So I've just like dropped it so that I'll get it back on insurance because I did insure it. So I'll get it back. 50 was a big gamer. That's super cool, dude. That's super cool. You got me into gaming, now I'll return the favor. That's nice. That is super nice. My dad's actually like not, I wouldn't say he's like necessarily a gamer, but he appreciates like good games for what they are. He's not really a gamer just due to time, I think, more than anything else. It's funny, this came off of Scav. They must have taken, maybe they took it off PMC then in that case. I don't know. I thought they were a Raider then, but they just had all fine red gear. But I guess that would be the case if they were a Scav and they took some stuff off like, oh no, it must have been a Raider, I suppose. Well, they're awesome. Thank you for the follow, mates. Thank you for the follow. Alright. Yeah, we duo a lot, my dad and I. He loves it. That's cool, dude. Strike's first time being able to catch the live stream and join the YouTube videos. Love the content. Thank you very much, my man. Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, we've just been doing some like crazy reserve, like budget, like super, well, not budget, but like shorty SA-58 runs. It's been fun. Like it's been fun. I think it's in part due to reserve being so much fun because reserve is just great in general. But it's been sick. It's been sick. How to play Tarkov according to me. Wait for everyone to kill everyone. Pick up the scraps. Definitely the way. I like having an objective. I also hate camping. I try to play smart and double key everywhere. Just waiting is boring. I agree. It is tough. Like it's one of those things. It's just like, you know, do you want to be playing like super slow? I find just playing really slow. I just find it like, as you say, it gets a bit dull, which is kind of the problem. Right. Maybe. I mean, we can do like I do like reserve. I mean, I'm really liking reserve at the moment. So you can keep just hammering away at reserve, or like we could do something else. I don't know. Don't know whether to just like play somewhere else for a little bit. This is super fun though. It is super fun with all the raiders and stuff. Like maybe I'll upgrade this with like maybe I would just take this to an Elcan or something. Because then at least I can fight some people over like medium distance. Yeah. Actually, I've probably got an Elcan somewhere. Let's go and check. Well, I've got loads of Voodoos. Oh, well, sorry, Valdes. Why do I have so many Valdes? I mean, will that do? Let me just check the ADS speed, because like some of the scopes are a bit weird when you're like ADSing. I heard Scav Talk mentioned on this podcast. What's it about? On which part? On the podcast. Hey, Church Orchid heard Scav Talk mentioned on the podcast. I know they mentioned Scav Talk. Scav Talk is our podcast. It's my podcast and Church's podcast that we do together each week. But yeah, Veritas read out something from us because Church left a comment on the podcast, and it used the name of our account on Anchor, which is the streaming platform, the podcasting platform, on their Anchor account, and so it puts Scav Talk Church as his name. So inadvertently, Church managed to get us a free shout out on the podcast. So, you know, props, well done. It was good. You had an Elcan there beside the stack of Valdes, really? Try the sight scope thing. Didn't I just try it in the other raid though? It didn't seem to work because I've got like whole breath on. Oh, I do have an Elcan right here. I have whole breath on at the same time, and so it didn't seem to actually do much. Like this should technically do it, I would think. Don't bully me. So like was he saying like if you do this and then you scope in. Oops, let me take off the breathing. Like that? I don't know. I haven't really noticed much difference, I have to say. I haven't noticed a huge amount of difference. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. The problem I have with the Valde is that the scoped in one has like crazy ADS like speed on it. ADS speed, that's probably the wrong thing. To be fair, like this is actually a bit too high. Is it a bit too high? No, maybe it's okay actually. Maybe it's okay. I like the speed of the 4x on of the Elcan. So that's a lot of smoke. That's a lot of smoke. Easy free ad, exactly. James, you're so happy you're at 300 and then at 700k you can sleep easy. Dude, that's awesome. I love it when people make headway in the game. It's sick. Super good. It's super, super good. I love it. I love it. I love it. All the guys getting better. All the people, all the players, all getting better. Church is just going to go around with that account getting free shout-outs. That's the way. That is the way. Reserve is just like, it's just so much fun, isn't it? Reserve is just so much fun. The problem with having this paracord is it's a bit of a pain. Maybe we go CMS instead. I don't know. Do I have CMSs to hand? I have 3 CMS, and you do want a full CMS though. I would say you do want a full CMS. Maybe we go CMS instead. We go like CMS. Oh well, let's take the Igolniks out because they're spinny. Sound and the sound. You're circling the CQB. It's hard. The sound is difficult. The sound is confusing and misleading. At the best of times, and so that kind of does cause a lot of issues. So now, if I bring this and this, I still want to bring like my stacks of M61 though. Let's see. I'm probably gonna have to craft some more of this stuff, otherwise I'm gonna end up running out. I nearly ran out last time. In terms of just like health, I can just take this stuff. I don't need to take another one in my container because like I can just take enough with me because it doesn't matter. Like it's cheap enough that if I die with it, it's like not a problem. Not linked search. I was just gonna see if there are any like really cheap car kits, like 6k. It's just like just in case, you know, just in case. So mule ETG. What do I normally have down here? So I've got like. I can't remember what I had in the last one. So I had the whole thing blocked out here with the big thing. So I had mule, and then I had. Maybe I should take some other painkillers. I don't know. I like kind of stopped taking them with me because there was like such little uses that I had for it. I ended up like not using the golden star so many times that I ended up just like stopping taking it with me. Wow. Okay, we'll take the cat. We should just take hemostat actually. Cat's more for like super budget, really budget, like min max, like hardcore min maxing. All right. Actually, we don't need to take another bandage because that's taken care of from. That's taken care of because of the car kit and some of the other things. Okay, fine. And then I guess we should take like another nade. It's nice to have 4. So I'll just take a Vogue away and bring another F1 just because then it's all consistent. Because I'm not going to get confused as to which nade's going when because that can mess you up. And then do I keep this thing on? This face shield is funny. It's not that great though as like the other. It's better if you're playing PvP. Let's use a TC just because we get the level 3 face shield again. How did you get so rich? Bitcoin farm. and bitcoins when it was really expensive. That's basically it. Okay, should we go in for another one? Let's see what else is going on in here. Okay, let's go for another one. Let's just try it. Let's try it again. Try it again. Maybe this time instead, actually, we'll use, because I've got no armor on. Don't know. The slicks are good though. The slicks are good, and I've got loads of them. Let's just use them because we can always just throw them away. We can always throw them out at the end of the raid. Okay, okay. Oh, and I should take morphine as well. They're very helpful. Propitol's very slightly better, but it's just like energy and stuff that's a problem potentially. Actually, let's take. Reserve. I always end up running out of food. I should probably actually like go and like loot some food places when I'm going around the map, rather than just like taking in stuff every raid. Probably, but it's okay for now. It's fine. Let's do it. So reserve. Sure, all this gumph. Slicks are so expensive to insure. ADS into sight from hipfire. ADS into sight from hipfire without switching to scope. Then full auto. Then switch scope and switch back. Try to full auto. Okay, maybe I'll have to try it next time. Nippers for the CMS. Oh, that's a good thing. Unless they removed it, I'd have to check. Some with his giga beef. So they're going to push out streets early with just a part of the map. I think maybe. I think maybe. How? You asked them about secure container? Oh, dude, actually, I didn't even ask you what you asked them. That's super funny. That's hilarious you asked about secure container, man. Disguised as a reporter. Hey, Mr. President, what do you think about the allegations regarding Scab Talk podcast? You have the money to burn? Yeah. Exactly. My own weapon on my bush freaking me out. Want to take a crack at it on a subject you're very passionate about. So you're going to do it on secure container then, eh? Have you watched all of Veritas's making a video essay video series yet? It's something that I want to watch at some point, just because I'm interested to see how he puts the video together. But I haven't had a chance yet to watch it. What about this lighthouse map? Nothing so far. It's supposed to be soon. Yeah, this is what I thought was kind of weird. I just don't really see streets coming out this year personally. If they've got a lighthouse to put out and it's like June, I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't know how it's possible. And the timing doesn't make sense either with wipes, right? Because like if they wipe for streets, but they're also going to wipe soon, TM, then like it's kind of like too soon. I don't know. So it makes sense if streets was going to be like next year sometime. I don't know. No, it's on my list. Plan to spend a whole day watching that build from there. I think that should be good. I've not seen it yet though. What do you think about in-raid traders? I think it's good. I think the traders are too strong just being able to access them from your hideout directly. So I think it's in-raid traders is good. Having to so they're not all accessible at all times. I think that's actually a good thing. It's weird how they keep teasing streets but lighthouses before. I was saying this yesterday. Gotta go, JP? Alright, man. Have a good one, dude. I never wipe. Never wipe. Real gamers never wipe, right? Yeah, it's funny. I'm interested about Lighthouse because we just don't know really that much about it. As you say, they keep teasing streets, but we'll see. I'm at this one. Was that somebody up there? Or was that just a tree? It's just a tree. So it looks like a person's leg. Yo, dude. Okay. Okay. Hit elite on metabolism. It's great. You don't have to eat, so you don't get... How the hell did you get elite metabolism? That's insane. That's crazy. If you use energy, max energy, so you've got to hit a skill cap and raid, so you can do 3 or 4 of them max what your food and water to get 50 to 70 skill points of raid. So obviously the wall text. Dude, that's crazy if you get your metabolism like that. That's mental. Have to... have to make sure it's the drink that makes your food and drink hit max. Do you consider yourself a Tarkov Sherpa? No, like a Sherpa is a very specific thing. A Sherpa is like, well, I guess there are official and unofficial Sherpas, but I wouldn't consider myself a Sherpa just because I don't play enough with other people. I don't play enough with beginners. I'm more of like, I would consider myself more of as a teacher than a Sherpa, because a Sherpa is almost like almost kind of like a one-on-one coach, kind of like hand holding you through stuff. But and I don't really do that. Okay. All right. I thought maybe I'd hit him there, but apparently no. Sounds like it's all going on train. Okay. I did kind of want to turn that thing on though. Maybe we go back up the top, all the way down. I don't know. I don't know where this guy would have gone either. I want to set the spice lever off, you know? Ah. Okay, there goes somebody. So somebody's gone up there. Can we use this to our advantage? I still need reserve shooter-born kills. I wonder if they're going up here. Or I wonder if they're coming like just along and across. It's hard to know, right? Is there someone near me? It's one of the first I got up. Nice. Easy to get elite since they changed the earning points out of raid. That's true. Went up at the same time as endurance. How'd you get elite metabolism? Make food ASMR video. Eating every food in Tarkov. Sherpa is just another name for RMT runners. I read that one already, didn't I? Okay. So we know there's somebody up here. Like, why would they be up here if they... Well, they could be going underground, I suppose, from up here. They're not up there. Could be looking from a different angle or something. Wait, where was that person? We just saw them then. I don't know where they went. I need to get some arm stamina. I'm concerned now. It's big concern for me. Oh God. Oh! Oh my God! Okay. That was good. All right. Okay. That was okay. Go in Vaseline with 3 full energy drinks. Make sure you're at full food and drink when you go into raid. Pop Vaseline, that will knock you down, and drink the energy drinks. So was having fun with the Mark 18? Man. Lean metabolism somehow. I never tried that to change something. Right. So just this. I think it was just one guy. We only saw one person. We're going to be careful, though. Going to push up first. Oh, crap. That's not good. Okay, well, I'm dead, right? I'm dead here. I'm dead. I can't run. I can't run. I'm just dead. God, there was like double angles on me. Somebody was over on the left and somebody was up on the hill. That's insane. I don't feel like I only saw one person, so I feel like maybe they weren't part of the same squad or something. I don't know. Because I only saw one guy run up. Maybe there were two. I don't know. Maybe there were two. Two dudes from two directions. I know. They really did. They really did. They got me good and proper there. Got me good and proper. M995. It took them a long time. 55A1. Wow, I took a lot of hits. I took a lot of hits. That's probably partly the power of the slick in some ways, because like you can see like blunt damage from M995 there, like the row 4, which is basically just like absorbed. M995 against like 100% slick actually only has a 25% chance to pen. Which is pretty crazy. Run, young man. I know. I never understood why in games like EFT and PUBG people like to go into the hot zones to get kills and get killed. I took it slow most of the time. I guess it's just because like people want action, and you know, there's like now in the wipe for me is like the perfect time to get better. Some we get really rich, don't care about loot. Yeah, like I just kind of want to get like better at the game at the moment. Okay, let's just chill for a sec on Factory Scav. Let's just run that for a minute. Yeah, so like I think yeah, I think like people either just like, you know, looking to improve at the game from just a PvP perspective, that kind of thing. Like when I'm playing, like when the wipe hits, I'm going to be, you know, min-maxing a lot more raids, because you can run a successful raid in EFT with going in, not seeing anybody, not killing any scavs, looting a bunch of stuff and extracting, right? But the problem is when you have like, if you've been like maximizing the Bitcoin farm and all that kind of stuff right from the beginning, like I did this wipe, and there's like plenty of people who did it like me, and I don't even play like that crazy like a lot of people do. Once you've got like 100+ mil, like those raids don't feel like a success anymore because nothing happened and you didn't need the money anyway. I run PvP type gear, but I still loot because I want action, but not to the point where I'm just playing COD in Tarkov. Yeah, I mean that's true. That's true. It depends on what you're after. I mean, I do enjoy. Whoa! Oh my goodness! What has happened? Okay, something terrible has happened to my computer. What is taking up all my CPU? Oh. What is happening? Your stream is experiencing issues. What does this even mean? Why? Alright, two mins. Let me just try and figure this out. What is the problem? It's laggy, I know. It's really, like, it's my actual game. It's like really laggy. Oh my god, like this is horrible. I'm just gonna quit. Because I can't, oh, you see, it's fine in this menu. Okay, oh, it's fixed. It's fixed? Yeah, it's because EFT was like demolishing my CPU for some reason. It's fixed, right? Is that better? How's that look? Alright. So that feels better to me. let me know if that's fixed. I have no idea what happened. Yeah, it's better? Oh my god. Thanks for Taki Taki today. Basically got shot, went to cover, knew where he was, throw a grenade, but as my grenade flew from my hand, my grenade flew straight at me, it exploded, so I died. How do I recover this? I just stopped playing? Dude, it sucks. Okay, there we go. I don't know what happened. That's surreal. Are we running some stupid helmet? Yeah. Okay. I'm trying not to just like insta-gib the scavs. Because there has to be a PMC here, otherwise you don't get loaded into the raid. Smoother than ever, it's way smoother. Yeah, it looks normal. You've been loving the Saiga. Saiga can be fun. I actually should run, like, there's so many weapons and things that I want to run. Oh, a PMC. I'm not wearing any armor, are we now? Where's PMC? Where's the PMCs? They could actually be in the office. I just didn't go in there. Bunch of dead people. Okay, that's probably worthwhile regardless of like its health. What's it at? 37. See, that's okay. It's alright. Shorty. Bag. Duffel. Oh, how do I do that? Okay. Might have become one for a while. Need target shooter part 3. It seems pretty effective with the most non-factory. Whoa, this guy's got a tricep. Alright. And there was another guy in bathrooms, right? We just saw him. I wonder how often it like... I wonder how often it loads you in when the other PMCs are just like... They're just extracting at that time. I do often wonder. Oh. This man was using a KS. That headset is extremely loud. It's a shame that finding the players on this is so hard sometimes. One over here, right? Pop, 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 pop. There we go. Okay, well let's just go to gate 3 and then we'll just see if anyone exit camping and whatever. What are you saying? Any tips for scavs on customs? I keep running into players that wipe my ass every time. Yeah, you just have to like try and wait a bit. What's that? Says player scav. Yeah, Wiki has a map with all the scav spawns, so that's a good idea. Also, yeah, just like, you just have to try to survive at the beginning. That's usually the start of the raid mission, right? You just like, don't die right at the beginning. Well, this was kind of dull. Yeah, so I guess the question is, it's like, are you finding scavs hard to fight? Or are you finding scavs hard to find on customs? There's kind of two parts to it. Because if you're finding scavs hard to fight, then yeah, the offline factory thing is a great idea. It's a really good idea. Okay, so we have about half an hour. We have approximately half an hour. We have another SA-58. So, question is what next? What next? What next? Avoid high traffic areas like Krakow's new construction and dorms. Yeah, I agree with that. I honestly die at Krakow's to avoid that area. Playing Tug with 8 gigabytes of RAM. Oh god, that was so rough, honestly. Do night raids, less players? Maybe. I'm actually not a big night raid player, so I find it hard to suggest to do that for the people because I just don't really do it myself, so it's kind of hypocritical in some ways. Get a weapon with silencer. Important to not repeat the scav. Yeah. Not scavs are hard or hard to find. It's just players seeking PvP. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why customs is really hard right now, actually. Customs is really hard like at the moment because of that. Yo, what's good, baby? Hey, man, Spaghetti. What's going on, dude? Totally misunderstood. Relocate, just works like a dream. Was it such a good low-risk, high-reward map? It is true. It is true. Park yourself somewhere, wait 20 minutes to most PMCs, right? If you go to the right places. Yeah. You beg to differ. Like, it's so big that you hardly see anybody most of the time. Just don't go to the sawmill. Love night raids. You love the immersion. For 80% night raids at this point. Man, I just never play at night. Am I like missing something or what? Like, I just don't like it that much. What did this have in it? Quake Maker Vector. Funny. Oops. Hear a scav shout, you don't see it, go into hiding. That's definitely true. That's definitely true, because otherwise it's just really bad. There's not a good way to make like the low recoil file with good ergo, which is it's just problematic. What was this one? Is this a random build that I made at some point? This is probably the same one that I built before. 42 and 81. Probably is, yeah. Lucky Star, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Been doing some SA-58 this stream. See, 42 ergo 81. I guess it's okay. 42 ergo is just rough. I just find it a bit rough. You know what? Maybe there's a nice middle ground though. Maybe there's a nice middle ground because before we were using the really short barrel. But what if you just use the one in the middle? What if you use the middle one? Maybe this is it, right? Because for you know, for the foul SA-58, whatever you want to call it, like the trick is to just try and get the best you can out of what you've got, and you have to make a compromise somewhere. So I feel like maybe the middle barrel The Goldilocks barrel. This gets you 55 ergo and 102 recoil. So it's 15 less recoil than the really bad, the short build that we did before. And a little bit less ergo, but I don't know if that matters as much. Don't know if that matters as much. Maybe this is fine. Maybe this is okay. I've been waiting to watch you. I live in Oz, so the time difference is effed. Thanks for whoever put up. There were 5 of them. Thanks, guys. Nice. Game be simple. Less people, and the fact I suck at the game makes it less punishing. Every time I play Knight, I feel safe knowing the Knight keeps me concealed. Until someone's using a thermal, but yeah, it's rare, isn't it? It's rare. I think I might get my thermal kills like just running like other Knight maps, like and the Knight kills for Insomnia. Like previously, I've done it on Factory, but it's really sweaty, and there's like a ton of people who are just like sweating out on there. But maybe I'll do it when I do some M1A. Maybe I'll do want some M1A next time. I don't know. Okay, so what are we going to use? What are we going to use this time? What are we going to use this time? Maybe we do just use the hammer this time. The hammer is a good little scope, you know. Hammer's a good little scope. Oh, I put it on the wrong side. No, I put it on the wrong side. 303, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We're just building a middle ground SA-58 right now. We've tried the long barrel one. We've tried the short barreled one. Now we're going to go for the one in the middle, which I'm going to call the Goldilocks SA-58. I mean, it seemed to dispatch those scavs easily enough. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like M61, it doesn't matter what armor you're wearing. So, really, like, you could be playing against somebody who's kitted in theory. Except for you dying quicker, of course. Can't wait for the Mark 47 mutant. Dude, that'd be good. The mutant's going to be 762. 39. It's going to be sick. 5.5 BP's doo-doo. I'm not a huge fan of that caliber unless I'm running like BT budget. Because I do quite like BT budget. But let's save this one. Okay, so this is going to be like foul. Goldilocks. I think this is it, friends. Is this it? Is this the gun? Is this the gun we've been waiting for? Every time you have to put the delta point in there. This might be the weapon we've been waiting for this whole time. I'm psyched. I get mixed up all the time. I run BT because I'm low level and I'm broke. I never use BT. I've used BT sometimes. Like it's actually fine. Like half of the time, and the other half of the time you get killed, and it gets you killed. But I think it's okay half the time. Think it might be worthwhile to find a build for the SA with Suppressor 2. Oh, I know. I just don't really like it. It's just like it just demolishes just everything about the weapon. What's the one with the least ergo destruction? Maybe the... I can't actually remember. But the thing is, it's also bad for recoil as well. See, Wave QD is not that bad, but it's 126 recoil. And the one that is good is the Blackout. But then we end up with like 43 ergo and 112 recoil. I guess it's not that far off. 43 and 112 versus... I mean, it's quite a lot lower, right? It's 12. It's like 10 more recoil, but then it's 16 lower ergo. That's a big difference. That's a big difference. Ultra 5 is best for recoil. Not sure about ergo. Are you sure? That's the... is that the beast one? Which one's that one? The Thunder Beast, right? 108. And Blackout is 112. Okay, you're right, actually. You're right. It is this one. This is true. See, this is all useful because this is like part of my research. I guess that's not terrible. That's doable. That is doable. That is doable. Katoon, hey Giga K for the YouTube's glad to catch you live. Hey man, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Welcome to the stream. It's pretty funny. DT mount and that suppressor. I don't know if you do. So 44, 108, okay? And this one, 50, 152. Okay, so that's the problem. So you get some more ergo, but it absolutely annihilates your recoil, which is like, I don't think we can take 108. Sorry, 152. I think that's too much. I think that's too much, unfortunately. What does this get us to? Pure QDC, 44.5, 115. What am I doing here? 44.5, 108. Okay, fine. Oh, well, you know what? Let's try this then. Let's try this. Not available. Okay. Oh, it's because traders. All right. Let's assemble that instead. Beastly. Beastly. All right. Okay, let's try to be a bit speedy about this. So blammo, 5, one of them. Actually, one of them. Chemo. 5, 6, 7. Just keep this. Just why not? Splint with us. Morphine with us. On a key. Bag. Tries it because we just took that from that other dude. M61's ready. This valve ready. This stuff ready. This stuff ready. Do I want to take a bottle of water? Aquamaris are like useful because they heal energy as well. So maybe we just take one. We just take one with us. Okay. And then let's just quickly ramp in for the final raid. Hopefully this won't take too long because I've only got 20 minutes before I'm going to finish. AAC says 76251 in the name and the Ultra 5 says 556. Really? You need to try the 0 ergo max recoil build. And I'm pronouncing CAC as CAC. The CAC. Okay, so yeah. What's your obsession with the TC800? I think it's probably the best, like, medium tier helmet, I would say. The only difference between the TC800 and the other helmets is the lack of ears. Really. Like, it's level 4 and has a level 3 face shield. No ears. And it doesn't have the ability to put the ears on. So, like, the Wendy has the ability to put ears on. But otherwise, it's the same, right? Level 4 head. Level 3 face visor. I mean, if you wanted to min-max it a bit more, then you could use the Elzea Sage, because that's 3 and 3. That's probably better. Because the level 3 versus level 4 thing doesn't really save you on the head. And especially on like top and nape, it doesn't really matter too much. So there is that. Or you could just get the Tac Keck one because it's like 10k and you can still apply face shield to it. That's probably the cheapest way. Do you buy them or just run the ones you get? I mean, I buy them. I buy them because the face shields you basically have to buy off Peacekeeper because otherwise they're going to have like smashes in them and stuff, which is a problem. Fast MT with the chops and ears with one of the new headsets. Yeah, so that's like the best one I think for protection. Or the Wendy Exfil because it has like a bit more HP, I think. I think the visor has more HP too, but it's still level 3, so it's functionally very similar to the top tier like helmets. Is the face shield on the Wendy also high ricochet as well? Because I think these are medium, aren't they? You can also put a slap on the fast MT. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But then you can't put a face shield on. Have a fun last raid. Gotta go. See you later, Johnny boy. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, you can't put on the face shield and the slap, can you? Yes, it is. Yeah, so the face shield being like high ricochet. I mean, I guess maybe it'll make some difference sometimes. You know. Thing is, it's so much more expensive. That combo is just like so much more expensive than the TC. The TC 800 is like 60k. No, but you use MVG. Oh, okay. Well, if you're using MVG on like night raids, then that makes sense. That totally makes sense. I've done that before. I've used like Diamond Bastion with the headset and a face shield. Okay. Is that a good spot? Not really. That's a better spot. I can't be seen from that side, which is good. Oh no. Where's Timmy? I wanted my shooter board didn't have an headshot there. I fired too early though and I scared him off. Where's he gone? Oh, I'm stuck now. No, come on. What's your day-to-day job, if I can ask? I don't reveal it at the moment. I don't reveal it. Maybe one day I'll maybe one day. But right now I'm just like keeping this stuff separate, so I'd rather not. I'd just rather not say. People ask me, but I don't mind people asking. But I am not revealing at this time. But that's, you know, it's just a personal decision at the moment. Yeah. The problem is then like saying that, then people end up speculating. People spend the rest of the stream speculating usually when someone asks the question, which is generally pretty funny. Most people think I'm a spy or something. He's an accountant probably. Pictures like 40k saving from 995. That's good. How much is the only expensive thing? Male stripper. Internet is a scary place. Yeah, I know. That's the issue, right? That's the issue. The internet could just be stupid. I mean, hopefully one day, then I'll be able to go do this full time. And then it'll be obvious. Okay. So. And here he tells his tier 3 subs his job. You just call a hatchling when you play, you see beef whilst it's your giga beef. Little beefs. Yeah, it's like we've said before about my daughter. She's like she's the mini beef, clearly, the mini beef. Hey, dude, thank you for the tier 1 sub, man. And Faber, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, dude. Have you getting there? Thanks, mate. Yeah, one day. One day. It'd be awesome, dude. I'd love to do that. I would love to do that. Because you allow me to stream a bit more, like, because I can't stream a great deal right now. I only do this one slot, which is kind of a shame. But there's just too many things going on. Okay, right, I'm making too much noise up here. Should we just get down and press the button? I don't want to die like I did last time, but... Let's see, friends. this is scary. This goes against the principles. This goes against all my principles. But we're going to do it anyway. Yeah. Oh, I missed. I missed. Helping you get there. Rooting for you, man. Love your videos. Love for the Tarkov community. Thanks, friends. Given you barely ever stream, you still get decent reviews for a small stream. I think you could do it eventually if you wanted to. The old school sub badge, love it. Yeah, I've been trying to get some more like I've been trying to put like JP's sub badges in, but there's the design that he's done. He did some amazing art, which you can see in the Discord if you go on that. I tried to get them to fit into the thing, but they're too detailed, and so they don't show up as sub badges properly. So I still need to think of something to do. But thanks, dude. Like I appreciate it. I think it's also possible. I actually think it's possible too. Like if I went, and did it properly between like YouTube and Twitch and stuff. I think there's like enough stuff. It's not like I just stream. It's because YouTube's the main thing, and that kind of makes it a bit easier in some ways. It's only principles if you die after breaking it. Still having major troubles playing solo. Keep dying either out of nowhere or keep getting outplayed by some geared Chad. What do I do? I've tried so hard for 1,600 hours in the game. Changed so many settings, DPI, whatever. I think the problem is like getting outplayed by some geared Chad. That's just like something that happens. And I get outplayed by geared people all the time. I think like maybe one piece of advice I would give is like if you're starting to get a bit annoyed by that, then just try to focus on like one map maybe. Just try focusing super hard down onto just like one individual map. Because that kind of helps, and it depends like how you want to play. It depends like what you want to get better at, really. That's like ultimately your decision as to like. That thing shoots really low with the suppressor on. That's super weird. That's a lot of M61. We got shot at by somebody else. Scav. Okay, so we change position. We hear them on the right. Got one shot off. Okay. What the bob? What? Really? That one? Really? Okay. Don't run anywhere at all. Like, the thing is that running, like, it's a combo, right? It's a combo between, like, sometimes run, sometimes walk. It just depends on, like, the situation. This is the problem. It's like a situational awareness, like, matrix. It's so difficult. It isn't easy. It really isn't easy. And then the map's the angles you get shot from. Oh, Osprey. Oh, nice. Finally caught you live. Just discovered YouTube. You're one of the very few good people I can stand listening to. Oh, my goodness. I'll take that as a compliment, I suppose. Big shots fired for, you know. To be fair, like, there are, yeah, I don't know. Might just be playing too lackadaisically. You might need to play slower, clear the area more, avoid walking to places. I don't think so. There's official Discord, streamer Discords. Very big waste of M61. I know, so bad. Okay, we'll just carry on reloading this. Yeah, I found like trying to play like just one map over and over really helped. I kind of like took control of my gameplay. I wanted to get better at. So it's risky just to sit here. I wanted to get better at just like PvP in general, and so I ended up focusing really hard on factory. Nope, nope, big nope. Okay. Yeah, when you die, why'd you die, how you got killed, what you could have done differently. That kind of loop is important. It's really important to have that kind of like, that feedback loop in your head. To be like, you know, why did I die in this situation? And like, that's actually why I started streaming in the first place, was to get replays of my own games, so I could watch back and see why I died. Because that's like the hardest thing in EFT, is that there's no replay system, you don't know why you died, there's no help for it at all. unless you record your own games and then like, you know, go back and look at them that way. It's the only way to really do it, I find. Really? He's out in the open tree, he's got cover real close. If someone starts shooting, he's got good cover. Yeah, OBS record the gameplay. It's a good idea. Learning reserve right now, just had first real successful raids, and your YouTube vids all being on reserve definitely been a huge help. Well, I've just been playing so much reserve recently. I've just been playing like a ridiculous amount of reserve, just because, again, I wanted to get better at it. It's weird with the suppressor. I'm finding the recoil pattern like a bit strange. I should probably have gone to like test it in the hideout first. Because I'm finding it's like, it's jumping up, but then like pulling down real quick. It's like pulling down faster than I'm expecting for some reason. Maybe I'm just bad. Go faction fight player scavs. I'd invite to be better gear, practice without being punished. Or you do it offline. Like that works as well. But player scavs is good because they play like real people. Still doing offline factory with a horde, training hipfire. Yeah, that's a good idea. Personally, ever played solo? We play people a lot solo. Talk are very scary. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Like I used to play more with people, but I only ever play solo now these days. I find it just much easier for the stream. I just can't read chat and do all the other stuff that I want to do otherwise. It's just very hard to do it all if you're like playing with someone as well and trying to coordinate with them, and it's just tough. Really good to learn solo and benefit from it when you're in groups. The only problem that I find then when I'm playing in groups is I don't know any of the call-outs. So I'm just like, man in the thing, you know? Because like I know where I mean when I'm running around. I know where things are, but I don't necessarily have like a good way of describing them succinctly to people. Right, I'm going to try and speed this one along. What's that? PRS. Anyone else just here? Okay. Answer my own question. There you go. First shot we couldn't give, just ridiculous. Talk of self-correcting recoil. The bigger bullets just made that difference more pronounced. It's true. Is that you dominates most group comms? Yeah, it's so hard, man. It's so hard. Problems finding the words I'm looking for, let alone translated to English. Is that you? Yeah, it's me by the tree. Suppressor sounds good. Dude, it does sound good. I'm a bit scared to come out here though, because there's like raiders everywhere, I think. If there was one over there, they're likely to be more up here. This is very much like a feels bad position because I don't... Sitting up there is... Sitting here sucks when you've got all this sightline behind you. Oh, it's a PMC. Shit! Okay, I thought it was a raider. That's my bad. I thought it was a raider. Even looked like a raider kit when I went on him. Oh no. Damn, son. He had a buddy. They always do. I didn't even realise it was a PMC. Oh, what? Never mind. Oh boy. AP 6.3. Did this guy kill me with an STM-9? Because that'd be the ultimate insult if he did. It's me by the tree, every call out in words? Definitely. Definitely. Raider roleplay. It's very nice killing that PMC though. Yeah, I heard the very small... Actually, I should probably write that down. Because that was like... I just heard the Just literally just heard the dude do something. I think he like reloaded a mag or something. I don't know. I just heard him and I was like, huh? And then looked around and there he was and shot him. Imagine dressing as a radio and camping in the usual spots and baiting yourself. Oh, goodness me. Death sound was bear 3. Ah, see, that's a good spot. That's a good spot. Because, like, I don't have those memorized for sure. Like the death sounds. To your left, the other left. Yeah, that tree. No, the rock. The big rock. You know, the one to the left of the thing. Nikov, I love your YouTube videos. You're the two clicks Philip Togov. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. That means a lot to me. I'm just about to finish up in a sec. But thanks for joining, dude. Randy, that's a talent right there. Exactly. Like that sound like identification is like, that's on point, man. It's on point. Are you good with weapon sounds? You've memorized by experience. I don't know why. It's just not something that really sticks in my mind. I don't know. I don't know. Don't tell me you're bear 3. Oh, you're bear. Oh, I see. Well, this sounds bad. Someone's over there and I don't want to fight them. They're in here somewhere. Oh! Get laid out. What's he using? That was probably the best shot of the whole match, of the whole stream. Juan, and Juan tap. Let's see, player scav. Oh, he had an RFB. From... Oh, no, it's from... It's a fine rated RFB. Maybe it was the... Do you like how scav rated def very different from PMCs? Yeah, it's good. Hmm. Those shots sound very close to me. Not that gun, that's not the gun I want. Less than half. Where's all the mags though? Is it just one? Just one mag? 700 is loud. Who are they all fighting? What is the mag? It's a... Okay. Hmm. Who are they all looking at? They're looking up here. Kind of deal. So somebody up there. I guess. Waiting for the delay to catch up to chat. Never seen an RFB on a scav? No, neither have I. This guy was going that way. Is there a player over there, maybe? No. That's a player, isn't it? Yeah. Hmm. There's no chance he's got... Where's another player? Goodness. Is that another player? No. Maybe weapon box? Okay. This is going to become a problem. Where's all this shooting coming from? Is this guy like down there or something? Oh, that's a scav. Kind of know that someone went down this way. Oh, yeah. See over this side? I don't really know. Sounds more like crying than dying. How many rounds do the RFB have? You might be running a dry gun. Yeah, it's nearly gone. It's nearly gone. Got like a couple of rounds left. 2 or 3. Great description. Wish I had your ear talents. Interesting. RFB sounds so nice. It actually does, yeah. It actually does. Whoever said the Pillar Weaver red dot was bad, eh? Just a sound tour. 2 rounds left, I bet, with my milk in my stash. When you get long flat metal sheets slam into concrete, it'll be always empty. It's bad? No, I know it's bad. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, so basically I got a lot better actually, I think, at doing PvP and that kind of stuff. Just playing Factory for like 3 weeks. Because I was like semi-seriously trying to enter the Punisher tournament, Pesley's one. And I ended up like, I got to, I can't remember now. I got to like, I think I got to 25 kills. I didn't get to 30 kills. I got to like 25 kills or something. But then I forgot to even enter the thing. Well, not forgot, but I didn't actually enter the tournament because I accidentally missed the deadline. It does sound good, doesn't it? This gun. Had 3 rounds left, by the way. Tip for anyone in chat: uses low mag capacity, high fire rate guns going shooting range. Shoot until empty a few times, then spray. Then check mag when you think it's empty, almost empty. That's good. Yeah, only ran out of ammo once in the fight, and I have the clip. Given the milk. The milk is yours, my friend. The milk is yours. That 1911 one tap was probably the best moment of the stream, though, to be honest. Actually, the tap out of the window in reserve was good, just before getting killed. But it's fine. I actually got 2 like really nice kills just before dying twice, which sucks. Wayne Supreme, thank you for the follow, my friend. Thank you for the follow. All right, friends. Okie dokie. All right, that's it for today. I'm gonna have to leave. Love you and leave you. I think unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be on next week because I have like some family coming down and there's not really anywhere to. I just can't really fit it in. It's just not gonna. It just doesn't work, unfortunately. So okay, I'll catch the next one. You clip one good thing. Sir 5 all as followed. Thank you, mate. Thanks for the follow, dude. AK is an official spy business. Of course, absolutely. All right, guys. Yes, exactly. Sorry, I lost my train of thought then. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be on next week because of family stuff. But thanks everybody for watching the videos as always and commenting and giving me suggestions and like ideas for more stuff because it's amazing. Thanks for checking in on the stream. I really appreciate it because I can only do once a week, so it really does mean a lot to me to be able to hang out with you guys and like so many people actually coming on and wanting to chill out with me and play some raids and stuff, and it's a cool time. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I have. And I'll send you guys over to Gino. He's just such a good positive creator. He's absolutely hilarious. I've been looking at his stuff a lot more recently, and he's just a funny dude. So I hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of the weekend for whatever else you're doing. Yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. So catch you later and have fun. Good luck. Hope Tarkov treats you nicely. Catch you later.